This video is brought to you by Noom. Now, Noom is a personalized self-improvement program that uses psychology to help you learn better habits and improve your well-being, which in time will bring you closer to your personal goals. Since I became a content creator full-time, I really don't have the time to prepare myself a healthy lunch. I am always on the go and I grab whatever is there, whether it is Chinese, whether it's burrito, burger, chips, whatever, I'm grabbing it. But since I've been using Noom for the past 2 weeks, I definitely have become a lot more mindful with what I intake. And the mini course has been so informative. Like, the science is really sciencing. I keep track of all my improvements every day, and I find it helps me really start my day with clear goals in mind. I love Noom because there are real professionals in psychology, fitness, and nutrition who are helping me in my long-term goals. I realized that healthy habits start at home, and I definitely grew up with some awful habits. But with Noom, I now feel encouraged to take care of myself and track my daily goals. Hi guys, if you guys enjoyed what you heard today, make sure you click on the description box below to take your free Noom evaluation. It is quick, it is easy, and it will help you create a custom meal plan. So sign up for your trial at noom.com/cocktails. That's www.noom.com/cocktails. And enjoy the episode. Ow. Baby. Honestly, I'm quite interested because obviously I know you're fasting at the moment, and I wanted to kind of know about what exactly Ramadan is about, because when I thought about it, I was like, because I remember you telling me no drinking, guys. As you can see, there's no cocktails here. We're not cocking today, but
I meant that for me. I wouldn't have minded if you were drinking.
No. Honestly, like, I find it very weird when I'm not drinking. When someone is not drinking and I drink.
Okay, that makes sense. I have a lot of friends that say that.
Yeah, it's very weird. It's not a vibe.
It's like for me, I won't do shisha on my own. I have shishas at my house. I know it's the same, but I would like to do it if somebody else wants to smoke.
Yeah.
If you're not smoking with me, I'm not going to make it.
It's not banging. Yeah, there's some
you
stuff you need to do communally. Exactly.
Yeah.
Drinking is one of them. But I'm quite interested about like Ramadan and the process and why you're fasting.
The way you say it is so funny.
How am I saying it wrong?
Ramadan, like some Karen. So
wait, how do you say it?
You know the one of that Ramadan.
A bit of Ramadan. Yeah. Like a bit of Ramadan. No. How do you say it? Ramadan.
Yeah, there we go. Where are you from?
I'm Nigerian.
Okay, cool. We'll get into it. We'll talk about. I want to get. This is a good conversation, but we should have it on camera.
It's on camera, right? We're rolling.
Is it recording there?
Yes, everything's recording. We're recording. Yes, so talk to me. Ramadan. Did I get it right?
Ramadan. You're Nigerian. Nice.
I am Nigerian.
Because half Nigeria is like basically. Is it a Muslim country?
Yes, it's 60%. 60%. My mum's family. My mum's family is actually Muslim. So I have my auntie.
This is interesting.
Yeah. My mum was the only one. My grandparents were Muslim. And then my mum converted. So
hold on, your grandparents are Muslim?
Yeah, my grandparents are Muslim.
And your mum was Christian then?
No, my mum grew up Muslim and converted.
Oh, to Christianity?
Yeah, to Christianity.
Interesting.
So I have my mum's sister and brothers are still part of Islam.
So what made her convert?
Do you know what? I've never had that conversation with her.
And how would her parents be okay with that?
So my mum's parents passed away when she was quite young.
And okay, cool.
So obviously,
she doesn't really have much of Islam in her life because her parents who are Muslim are not there.
Yeah, I don't really know the journey.
So there's not really much of. I know, but there's not much of a hold to something.
Yeah,
they're not there. You.
And I feel like when she moved to my auntie's house, they were Christian. I don't really know, but I know my auntie, obviously my auntie Runty, she's Muslim, and she was like, oh my God, she was very, very strict. But I do remember like she used to do the prayer, because she used to live with us when I was growing up. She used to do the prayers and used to have the beads and used to do the bowing and stuff. But I never really asked, I was never really...
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how it is for you lot, because I know so many Nigerian girls, especially who like their mum's Muslim and their dad's Christian.
It's
crazy.
The
opposite way, and they just choose one faith and they just go with it.
Yeah.
But they're kind of a part of both because they've seen both in their lives growing up, whether it be like sermons, prayers. I just find it interesting because Nigeria is basically like a split. The north is Muslim. The north is, or is it the south?
I don't even know, but all I know is that 60% is Muslim and 40% is Christian. It's very, very interesting. I've never really thought to kind of delve into know a bit more. I'm quite
Ramadan. Yeah, you asked Ramadan.
Yeah,
talking about Nigeria. Sorry.
Yeah, go on, talk to me. Ramadan.
Ramadan is basically you don't eat or drink from sunrise to sunset. So, for example, sunrise in London right now is 5 a.m, and then sunset is around 8 p.m. So from that time onwards to 8 p.m, you just don't eat or drink. Nada. Nothing. And it just makes you just remind yourself of what you have as opposed to what people don't have. And also spiritually as well, to get close to God. And I love fasting. I almost don't want the month to end. We're already in the last 10 days. So I go to the gym happily for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I even do full-on cardio. I'm running my errands. I'm more productive. You will see now, as we're recording, fasting breaks in literally like 8 minutes, right? I will be more responsive when I'm fasting. As I break my fast, you get a little bit sluggish.
You're getting the itis.
Because when your body's digesting stuff and it just gets tired naturally.
It's crazy. I find it so interesting how obviously during the fasting period, people are still functional. Like I have my good friend Kashifa is also Muslim, one of my closest friends. And I remember when it was, there's 2 Ramadans in a year, I believe.
There's one. It comes once a month.
There's more than one fast though. You guys have more than one fast.
Yes, but the other one is not related to Ramadan.
So what's the other one called?
I have no idea.
Okay, I'm just gonna say she was fasting, and sis was.
I think it's in relation to a pilgrimage.
Yes, something along the lines of that.
But it's not compulsory.
Yeah, I'm not sure. See, again, right. I need to be educated.
So
but I remember she was going to the gym. Like, imagine, like, you're sweating, we're doing the squats, and you're not allowed to drink water. And I'm there backing, and I'm like, oh, sis is fasting. I feel bad. Maybe this water is looking a bit tantalizing. But I always found it quite interesting. I think I've been on, like, Christians fast, but I don't feel like it's really integrated like as much as Muslim people. Like your thing is a thing. Like I don't think we have a season. Actually, no, we do actually. We've got like, I don't know. I'm trying to.
I feel like you do something.
I feel we do fast. Like some people do. I've done a 21 day fast before.
And what you fasting from? Food and drink? Or
food and my one was 21 day fast of food.
Okay.
But I didn't do the sunrise to sunset. I went 21 days just no food. Yeah.
What do you mean? So as in there's no food for
those 21 days, just water.
So it's just water.
Just water.
I'm not on that. Good luck to you.
It was the maddest thing I've ever done in my life.
Who asked you to do that?
Do you know what? Yeah, I feel like obviously the way we fast is obviously again to be closer to God, but also
And did it help you get closer?
Yeah, it helped me get closer to God.
If it's good for you.
It helped me break a lot of bad habits, and also I feel like you're a lot more spiritually connected, and there was a lot of spiritual junkie that was in my life, and I just needed a reset. So I did a 21 day fast with my church, and it was honestly the most maddest thing I've ever done. Girl, I was skinny, okay? Your girl was slimmed, but that wasn't what it was about. I did lose weight, but that's not what it was about.
I'm losing weight, boy.
How you feeling?
It's good. I'm trying to lean up anyways.
Summer body.
It comes right in time. So I'm just on the scale, and I've just seen it drop. And I'm thinking,
do you know what?
Because I'm going to the gym whilst I'm fasting.
Yeah.
That's the key. I used to go gym after, so it's key. That helps. Do
you know what? Yeah, I'm so pleased for you. So you've got 10 days left, and then you have the celebration.
Basically, yeah.
I want to say like one thing I loved about Ramadan for me, because my neighbors again are across the road. They're Bangladesh, and did I say that right? Bangladeshi or Bangladesh?
Bangladeshi, but the same thing.
Okay, Bangladeshi, and obviously you guys, when you break your fast, you cook the meals.
As in meals.
You'll cook the meals. So when there was auntie, mama across the road, she always used to cook in abundance.
And did she give you food?
Yeah, yes!
That's what we do. As in, neighbors will give food. That's at least my neighbors.
So every time it's Ramadan, we know, we finna get that curry, we finish get that rice, and she will pack everything together
and send it your way.
She will send it my way. I'm like, that's the vibe. That's what I like. That was my Ramadan enjoyment. Obviously, you lot were doing your thing, but at the sunset, my neighbor will come and bring us a good meal. And honestly, I love the food. I wish I experimented more with the food, but I really, really enjoy it. Do you need to break your fast now?
Not now.
You don't need to break your fast. 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes to go. Okay, cool. So what have you learned about yourself throughout this fast?
I'm so proud of you. This is so good what you're doing.
This is so random.
I know. I'm just taking it in. I'm just taking it in. I know you're looking at your laptop doing your questions and stuff like that. But I feel like you should be very proud of yourself. I'm just looking at you in your element. My damn Joyce. I'm just looking at you in your element. I know you're trying to ask me questions and stuff, but like I'm just like. You're doing pretty well. I
want to get to know. First of all, thank you so much.
I know, because you've been consistent with it. You've been doing it every week.
Let's not talk about consistent.
And when you want guests, you just literally just like you go for them, and I feel like you are doing very well.
Do you know what I love?
I just took it all in. I was like,
is that what you were taking in?
Yeah, I was just taking it in. I was thinking you're in your element, you know.
Do you know what? I love
cute.
you, and I'm happy that you're here. I am going to introduce you, but I really do want to know.
Tell me,
what have you learned through this fasting journey about yourself?
Woo! What haven't I learned? Honestly, it's been an intense month. Like, it's been pretty rough as well. It's been good. It's made me really want to face people for what they've done to me. How do I say this now? Honestly, it's been a crazy month for me.
Okay.
And it's just been, fasting obviously has been a huge part of it, just to make me realize, as in, fuck it. It's just been my mood.
Yeah.
I'm just in that mood of fuck it when it comes to really confronting people, confronting the traumas that I've like gone through, or like individuals or people or communities, whatever you want to call it, that have put me through. And I just confronted them. And to do so, people are like, oh, you know, we can do it for you. And I'm like, no, as in, you will hear it from my mouth.
Yeah.
You will hear it from my tongue. And I will speak to you with my chest.
Yeah.
To let you know what you've done X, Y, Z to me, and it's not right. And for me to do that was an out-of-body experience.
Wow.
I didn't even like. I'm just in that fuck it mood, and it's just was very empowering for me to do that. And I was just like, at the end of the day, nobody is going to back you more than yourself. And that sounds so cringe, and we've heard it here and there, but nobody is backing you more than you.
Yeah.
Your mum or dad are not going to back you like you.
Facts.
Nobody is.
Facts.
Nobody is. And I had to keep reminding myself that. And when I'm confronting people about traumas and stuff, and just getting it out there, is such a weight off your shoulder to deal with such severe trauma and talk about it to people. And it just empowered me.
Wow.
But I was like, I'm not going to let this ruin me, or, you know, ruin my mind, or, you know, the traumas that you go through and how you deal with them. And be able to do that literally in the last 2 weeks, I was just like, rah, that was me. Like, I did that. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, just fuck it. No one's gonna back you more than you. Literally, can I even swear?
Fuck shit, yeah, hell yeah. This is not
like,
BBC.
Nobody's going to. Like, nobody's going to. And the worst part for me was not even the worst part for me. Like, when I felt ready was when I was in the car on the way to, you know, have these conversations. I just felt like I'm ready. This is my time now. It's been like over 10-15 years of me keeping these traumas in, and I just felt like I need to speak about them. And the thing is, it's so irritating because with the work that I do, obviously, you know, as a YouTuber, now you're on the scene and I'm absolutely loving it, what you're doing. But I obviously put out content every single day.
Yeah.
So that although it's great to be dead and consistent, when you are going through traumatic events in life, or, you know, facing serious stuff, I then have to obviously pretend that doesn't exist when I'm filming.
Yeah.
And so nobody has any idea, and as they shouldn't, because, you know, your private issues are your private issues, but still you're just like keeping a happy face for people when it comes to days where you're not as content because of like severe stuff you're going through, and they just have no idea. And you just got to channel that and balance that as well. So this entire month was just really a reflection of fuck it. As in, fuck it. You or people have put me through X, Y, Z. Want to finally gain the courage to confront people. And
I love that.
It was Joyce. It was so empowering.
And you feel, do you know what? I could just feel your liberation. I could just feel like you saying, do you know what? Yeah, I don't give a fuck. This is what it is.
Listen, you may not have a watch, but I'll let you know what time it is.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Put that on the motherfucking t-shirt.
I will let you know what time it is.
Put that on the motherfucking t-shirt right now.
I had enough. Fuck it. Do you understand? And it was liberating. It was powerful. Like, it was a lot of emotions and crying. And I'm being very open because this is actually my first interview. I normally don't do interviews. It's me that's interviewing people as well.
It's so weird, yeah.
But yeah, it happened in the last 2 weeks. And I was thinking, am I going to talk about it today? Because I feel like, you know, you're probably going to ask a question of how you've been and stuff like that. And I'm not going to say I've been amazing, because I haven't. I've been going through a lot and mental struggles of just like confronting traumatic events that have happened to me. And not only confronting what happened to me, but also confronting how am I dealing with it now and why I am the way I am because of events that have taken place. And, you know, your behavioral, the way you behave as an individual, as a person, is related to a lot what happened to you when you were young.
Absolutely.
It's really just looking at everything at a bird's eye view, but you really can't because it's you, but you're trying to. And so it's just interesting. But yeah,
I think first of all, I'm so pleased for you, and I feel like, do you know what? Yeah, it's something that when you're fasting, a lot of people feel like,
I was doing this all while I was fasting as well.
All while you were fasting, but do you know what? Yeah,
and that helped me. I think.
I think it did as well.
It did help me. Let me take my jacket off. Let me get comfortable.
Yes,
because
let's see the silky shirt. Look at this chocolate shirt, guys.
I know, chocolate shirt, baby.
Do you know what? The chest out for me.
I'm
like,
screaming.
oh my god, it's out for me. But yeah, I feel like literally, like, just like when you're talking about fasting and just. A lot of people don't understand that being more in depth with God and being more in depth with your spirituality is being more in depth and intertwined with yourself.
Honestly, yeah.
And like you said, like looking at that bird's eye view and not living in the moment, but seeing everything objectively. So you're like, hold on, this doesn't make sense. I need to address this part of my life. And just, I know you keep saying, fuck it. I don't even, when you're talking, I don't just see it as a fuck it. It's more of a, I'm facing something that I was running away from. That's what I'm seeing. I'm literally facing something that I didn't want to face. And now, because I want a better future for myself and I want to progress, I've decided to not just ignore it anymore. And I think that's a very, very strong thing to do. So big up you, baby.
It was crazy.
Big up you.
Honestly, it was crazy.
I know it's super, super new. So I'm not going to press in. I'm not going to push in. Whatever you want to share, you can share. If not, you know, when it's time, we're here for you. That's all I'm saying. But without further ado, I would like to introduce this special person. He is a YouTuber, a podcaster, a pop culture expert. Is what we finna call you. And of course, he always comes with the daily and consistent news. Always daily and consistent king. It is Mr. Murad Murali.
Thank
wow.
you. Thank you.
You know what? Yeah. Another deep. Sometimes I have to do the intro first to be like, this person is actually really, really here.
I like how you do
platform.
it. I like how you do it.
I'm so honored. Do you know what? Honestly, yeah. Sometimes we have a segment and we talk about hot topics and stuff. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of Murad's sons.
Thank you.
You know when Nicki Minaj says, "Oh, these bitches is my sons."
Really?
I'm your son.
Really?
Because honestly, I'm like, what's Murad saying about this? Let me have a look.
I'm have the biggest Stockholm. Is it Stockholm syndrome?
Stockholm
syndrome. No, it's some kind of syndrome where you just feel like you haven't done enough.
Honestly, imposter syndrome, not Stockholm. Oh god,
I'm trying to act clever. Sorry, but like imposter syndrome. I don't know. I just people are like, oh my god, I love your stuff. I'm just like, I don't feel like people watch me because you don't really see, as in that you're just seeing numbers.
Do you know what?
So you don't how many people watch you.
You don't compartmentalize the numbers.
You don't.
You're like, that's like me. You can't. How could you fathom? Obviously, you have loads of views. Like literally, most of your views do from 37,000 upwards. But I've seen 250,000 views. I've seen 1 million views. That you get those numbers. And honestly, how does somebody compartmentalize 1 million people?
Are you dumb? Like, are you mad?
You just look at it. It's like, oh, 1 million people. Okay, alright, cool, hold tight, safe. But you're like,
1 million.
How do you like process that? Like, it's mad. I 100% agree with you. Like, honestly, it's absolutely crazy. But you are doing phenomenal. You are doing fantastic. What has been going on with you and everything that you've been doing? Because I know, obviously, you've got daily consistent news. Literally, please. Sometimes I will wake up. I'll be up at 1 a.m. right, and I'll be up at 1 a.m. 1 in the AM. And I will see Murad dropped 2 minutes.
I know.
2 minutes ago.
I know.
I'm like, but it's 1 in the AM. And then you're there with your red eyes. I want to know, why did you decide to do it so frequently?
In terms of my video uploads?
Yeah.
Because I just think that it's better that way for me personally. Like if I want to obviously put up content, I don't want to make 1 video per day or 1 video a week. If something's happening, I want you to know it's happening now.
Yeah.
I want to give you the news quickly and then go about your day. I just feel like that's just easier for people to digest.
Yeah.
I don't want to be able to just give it to you with 15 other topics that you didn't ask for and you're trying to rummage through 16 minutes. Like you want to know why ASAP got arrested or you want to know what happened with Saweetie in the elevator.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you know right now. So, and it's just that quickness that people like, and because it's bite size, they just get hooked to it.
Honestly, seriously, I think that's what I love about your videos. They are quick to the point.
As in,
like 3-4 minutes. Let me quickly watch. And then we'll go about our differences.
And that's it. And then I'll see you again.
And we go again. Maybe we'll go again at 2 a.m. or we're back at 5 a.m. in the morning. Who knows? Tonight, you know, we go again.
My phone's charging, but I need to put up a video.
Listen,
as in it's already edited, uploaded.
You just need to drop it.
And
do you know what?
And then I've got like a list of 4 or 5, so I just go ping every 2 hours.
Amazing.
Ping. So like even I'm on the flight, before I get into a flight, I do my videos, then I just schedule the timing so they're released as I'm on the flight.
Do you know what? You are absolutely incredible. But from my research, you started with fashion.
Yeah. Come on,
fashion
research.
culture, yeah.
I'm screaming.
Obviously, you were doing like
Madame, you're so... Madame, I like your name. Madame Joyce. Yes.
I want to know
No, you saying my research.
Listen,
I wish you put on your glasses.
Yeah, yes, I'm doing my research about
on,
you. You started with like fashion commentary,
Yes.
fashion, and then different commentaries, Real Housewives of Atlanta. I know you blew up with the Love Island stuff. How did you... Obviously, you started doing that. Why did you start to transition to do more cultural conversations, cultural hot topics?
What do you mean by cultural?
Like obviously hot news.
Hot news and stuff like what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I started on with fashion ages ago. I think I started YouTube back when I was like 19. So that was in like 2016. I'm 25 now.
So you were a veteran.
Oof,
you were a veteran in this thing.
Yeah, like did I say I'm 25? I'm 26 now. Wow. The way I lied.
Our big daddy.
As in somebody will find that out. So let me not even try and let me put myself now.
Yeah.
What did you say? Big daddy.
Our big daddy, yes.
I'm screaming.
Big daddy. Big daddy. Okay, proceed. Talk to me.
Woo! So I started off with fashion, right? And I was just doing videos thinking, I don't know what to do, but I want to jump on YouTube. So when I showed my friends, they were like, Murad, what are you doing? Because we don't know who you are. Like, as in, when the camera was in my face, I was like, pretend to be someone else.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're doing, or you're scared, and you're thinking, why am I speaking to a camera on my ones? Nobody's here. This is dumb. So then obviously I just started talking and about shows. I saw The House of Atlanta, Game of Thrones. I was pissed off about some things that were happening. And when you speak about things you like or dislike, your character comes out.
Yeah.
Your personality comes out.
Yeah.
So people like that. And then I realized that one of the videos hit 500,000 views. And I'm thinking, what the hell? And that just, I knew that came to a point where, people liked my opinions and stuff. And I was very straightforward with it. And then obviously came Backchat.
Child. Child.
And back then it was everyone used to watch it.
Yes.
The first 2 seasons specifically.
Yes.
And I was just doing it again just as a hobby. This was all as a hobby for me whilst at uni, whilst studying, part-time jobs, whilst looking after my grandparents. This was all my grandparents' house.
Wow.
So I used to look after them, and then when I used to put them to sleep at 9 p.m, then I used to go upstairs and do these videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So then it came to 2018, again, just as a hobby. It wasn't as serious for me. 2019 March, I said, let me try to do a video, one video a day. Let me try to be consistent.
I love that.
Let's just see what happens. One video a day. And I saw growth growing, and then Love Island came on 2019.
Yes.
And then people were like, "Rah, this guy has given us videos an hour after the show has ended every single day." So it becomes part of their timetable where they watch Love Island and they know my review is coming out as in
after.
It's not coming out the next day, as in you're getting it now at 11 p.m.
Yeah.
It's guaranteed. So then that is what people got accustomed to, my consistency, and then it just kind of grew from there.
And I think for somebody who is looking at you and looking at your journey, how big of a factor has consistency been to your growth? Because you are constantly the way you always talk about it, people don't realize how important it is in terms of the formula of growth, especially in being a content creator. Can you just expand on that a little bit more?
In terms of being consistent?
Yeah. We need an elaboration.
On why I'm being consistent?
The importance of it in terms of your growth.
Oh, okay. Being consistent is incredibly important. Like whether you go to the gym, you're going 5 times a day or 6, not a day, a week or whatever, or when you're doing it on YouTube, it was so extremely important to my growth because people were noticing that I was reliable.
Yeah.
They trusted me. They knew that if something happened, I'm going to make a video on it and speak about it. And there were, a lot of the people that comment in the videos are like, "Oh, Murad, we were waiting for you to speak on this. Like, we knew you were coming."
Wow.
So it's like do you use the underground? I'm sure you use the underground.
Of course I use the underground.
So you know the Victoria line.
We love
The Victoria line is always there for you, no matter what. That line is so sexy.
Yeah.
That line is just so beautiful. When you go on that line, you can go from south to north. As in when I'm, because I live near Brixton.
Yeah.
So as in when you go from Brixton to Oxford Circus, it's only 2 minutes per stop.
Yeah.
Not Bakerloo Central Line nonsense. Please, where it's just stinking.
The ghetto.
Do you know what I mean? But the Victoria line is just sexy.
It's
because
sexy.
You know that it's never going to delay you. It's reliable and it's fast.
It's fast.
So that consistency, I feel like, made my audience grow a lot.
Amazing.
100%. And then during COVID, because Love Island Winter approached in 2020, and I was speaking about that, and then of course COVID came. All the reality shows I speak about got locked off.
Crazy.
So I'm thinking, what am I going to do now? So then I spoke about pop culture affairs, and you know, important social issues. I've always spoken about social issues anyways. It's always been a part of my schism. Like, it's not just people are like, oh, you know, we love you for the gossip or the tea or that you bring, but like, you know, I'm always talking about racism, colorism, classism.
Absolutely.
Talking about countries going through protests as well, and you know, really trying to give you that side, covering the elections. It's just a bit of everything that's trending, because I know so much is going on in the world, and COVID came, everybody was at yard.
Yeah.
And I was there pumping out content, and that is what.
And we were there.
That is what boosted me.
And we were sucking it up.
Right.
Yeah.
As in with a whole straw. As in, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that is what helped during COVID, and just being consistent and just like, I have a very hard work ethic.
Do you know what? And it really, really shows in your work. I remember when you went on holiday, you did a world tour. You did a little tour. I believe it was around your birthday. And you were waking up, you were in different countries. You're like, hello, hi, I'm here. Then you were like, I'm on the plane. Sorry, I'm on the plane. I was like, this guy.
I just want to give people.
Yeah, like, I just feel like it's the reason people are loyal to you is because you are loyal to them. And
Precisely.
even in every aspect in your life where people would be like, do you know what, I understand why he didn't shoot today, he's on holiday, the time difference, this and that, but you were constantly on it. I think that made me appreciate you more as a content creator. You being in a complete different country with a complete different time zone, with Wi-Fi that's not banging. I remember the Wi-Fi wasn't banging. I don't even know what you were shooting on, but the lighting wasn't banging, and you were there. We could just see your beard, but you're like, I'm gonna give the people what they want because they're always there for me. So
and it's
I'm gonna be
crazy
there for
because
them.
sometimes I'll be on the beach and I'm really just like walking on the beach, just doing a quick 3-4 minute video, and as in 60k people have just watched that.
It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. But it's like, I was literally saying last week to Nella, like, honestly, it doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter if you're in a glossy studio. It doesn't matter if you're working on the beach. It doesn't matter if you're in your house. People will always come for you because they love you for your personality and they love you for what you bring, not the glitz and glam and all the sparkling stuff that people have added on now to make things look glossy. But yeah, I so appreciate you. And I think I just wanted to ask you that for a lot of people who are trying to get into the game, a lot of people who are,
because there were so many times I wanted to just give up on YouTube. I was like, I hate this shit. This is not gonna work.
Really?
I thought this is the reason why I feel like that is that I do also feel like I don't see a lot of people that look like me on YouTube.
Yeah,
especially from London. I don't see many brown guys or Arab guys, you know, like who do I see talking about pop culture in like their Arab clothing, just chilling at yacht? I don't see any of that.
I agree.
I probably know one guy, like a brown guy that does YouTube, and I think he's part of the Sidemen of the KSI group. There's one Asian guy that does.
Yes.
So like I don't know any Asian Arab like guys that speak on it or speak about anything. So I think that is probably what I felt like there wasn't really a presence. So I was like, okay, that might make it more difficult for me. Maybe that was just in my head. I don't know. But there were so many times that I was just like, I'm just over this. Like, why am I doing this? This is like not for me. But I just pulled through. I just had different ideas and I wanted to just put them out there, and I just wanted to be consistent. I want to give people guys content to just enjoy it, but I don't give it a timetable, as in you will get it at 3 a.m.
Yeah,
you will eat it.
You're finna be there. You're finna chop it up.
Do you know what I mean? I'll chop it. I'll give it any time of the day, and nobody's ever complained. They just love it.
Do you know what? Why would people complain?
I was like, why are you dropping at this time of the night? I'm trying to go to sleep. They're like, nope. They love it. You better
stand up.
Right.
You better stand up.
Right.
But I want to move on to the next section. We have a segment called Win or Bin.
Before we do Win or Bin, I think I might have to break my fast.
Of course, break your fast.
I also bought you some gifts.
Me?
Yes.
Gift?
Yeah, I bought you some gifts as well.
Oh my gosh, stop this.
So, I mean, it's fasting now, please. I'm going to have to... I don't go anywhere empty.
Guys, no one has... Do you know what? No one has ever got me a gift before. I'm going to start crying, you know.
Nobody's ever got you gifts.
On this show, this is the first time.
Wow. So
is it chocolate?
Yes. So it's chocolate. It's chocolate from Switzerland.
Yeah.
Because I was just there. So like Switzerland chocolate is very
international chocolate.
Yeah, and then some Krispy Kremes as well.
Thank you so much, guys.
I was gonna bring you flowers, but the way the flowers would have been mashed up in the bag, so I thought, let me know.
Guys, I want to look at my classic chocolate. This ain't no Cadbury's.
Right.
This ain't no Cadbury's.
Right.
No, do you know, I'm not even gonna open this. I'm gonna open the donuts because they're gonna spoil, but I'm not gonna open this.
Of course, take your time, babe. No
much.
worries.
It's C&T, baby. We are going to move on to the next segment. We got Win or Bin. So,
wait, who comes up with these games? Do you?
No, I've got a producer.
Okay.
Shout out to my producer that comes up with these things.
They're so cute, Win or Bin.
She's cool, yeah. Win or Bin. So, the name of the game. I'm going to talk to you about some topics, and
Okay.
you are going to tell me whether it's a win, which means, yeah, we about it, or bin, throw that shit in the bin, it's dead.
Right.
Okay, you ready? So, win or bin, spontaneous visitors. Your friend pulls up to your house, your auntie pull up to your house and like, bang, bang, bang. I'm just in the area. Bin.
The thing is, and I love hosting. I love having friends over.
Yeah.
I will do that any day of a going out. As in, friends are over, I will cook. As in, I will
cook.
I will make
That's sexy.
homemade shisha. Like I will do everything to make sure that it's the most. But when you're saying I'm around, relax. Calm down and go to sleep, because really and truly I'm busy right now.
So they can't pull
I'm
up
busy,
and
I could be busy doing nothing. As in, I'll be on my sofa, but I'm busy.
I'm
Do you know
busy
what I mean?
existing.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm busy probably doing a video or something like that. Or, you know, but that to me is a bit,
You know, that is very wild.
to just be like, I'm here.
To just pull up at someone's and be like, yo,
To
what's good?
To say you're in somebody's city, that's different. We'll sort out a day.
At the door, you're at the concierge.
But as in you're outside my crib, then you can remain outside.
I'll be like, that's nice. Big up you.
What about you? When or bin?
In the dustbin, in the
Yeah.
trash can.
That's a lot, man.
Most of the time, I'm naked. Anyway.
You live alone?
I live alone.
Okay.
Most of the time, I'm naked. So nobody can be pulling up in my...
It's a lot, man.
It's a lot. Even when... like, come on, man. Like, most of the time, I don't want to talk... Like,
Yeah.
I'm one of those people, like, my home is the place I could be the most vulnerable. No wig, no makeup, everything is hanging, having a good time, biscuit on the side of my mouth. On the side, so maybe on the side,
You're
or
right.
maybe in my hair, somewhere. You know, do you know when you're in your home, you're in your vibe, you're in your element. Like, do you know what I mean? And then someone is telling you, come to my house, like, no, you can't see me in that space.
But it's very violent when they're literally
that's
outside
violent.
the crib. It's actually
That's violent. Are you fed?
999.
Are you fed?
Are you dumb?
Are you fed?
Like, that's
Not
rude,
pulling
man.
up to my house.
It's definitely a bin.
No, that's a bin in the trash can. Okay. Next one, win or bin, American reality TV shows.
Win. 110%. They're way better than us here.
100%.
Are you dumb?
100%. I don't think.
But what reality TV shows are you talking about specifically that you watch?
So honestly, I was a big fan of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta when Jocelyn was there. After Jocelyn left, I said, okay, we're done.
Did you like Tommy Lee?
Tommy Lee, she is the most chaotic person I've ever seen in my life, but she makes good television, I don't think she's a good person. I don't think she's a good person, but she makes good TV.
Great TV.
Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, I got to season, because I was a very late start on Love and Hip Hop, so I think during lockdown, they put it on Amazon Prime. So I went, like 2 months, I watched from season 1 to season 8. Like, just smashed. Obviously, when you look, I'm single and alone. You know, I had all the time in the world. I had all the time in the world. Shit.
Did you just drop that on your laptop?
I definitely did. Oh my days. Anyways, guys, we had to take a break because I accidentally poured all my apple juice on the table. So it is well. But yeah, as I was saying, Real House of Atlanta, I started in...
When did you, okay, so have you watched it properly?
I haven't watched all of it. So after...
God forbid. How have you not watched that?
I'm not up to date. I did try to start... what's her name? What's the chocolate one? What's her name? The one, she had a spin-off show and she stole someone's husband. You know her.
From Atlanta?
From Atlanta.
Oh, Kim. No.
Not Kim.
She had a spin-off show and she was
She had a spin-off show. Atlanta. She had a spin-off show. She stole someone's husband and her husband is Nigerian and very, very like a billionaire.
Portia.
Oh. Yes, I watched her spin-off show, which was a mess. But yeah, I don't really, after that, I haven't really been on it. What's your favorite shows? Your US shows?
US shows, Real Housewives, 110%.
Which ones?
Atlanta, Beverly Hills, and Potomac. I love all three.
I heard Potomac is very good, but I've just never started
Potomac
it.
is amazing.
Which one's your number one?
Out of those three, Atlanta, for sure.
Okay, Atlanta
is what started everything. That's the way I see it. It's the best reality TV show out there. 110%. Nene.
Yeah, but isn't Nene suing?
Nene is suing Bravo. It's a career-killing move, and she's finished her career by doing this. She's suing Bravo, which is owned by NBC Universal, which means that her career is gone. And it's weird because her lawsuit is about Kim Zolciak from the show The White Girl, saying that Kim was racist to her throughout the show.
The ring didn't mean a thing.
Yes,
yes, I was there.
Don't be tardy for the party.
Don't be tardy for the party. Listen, I can't sing, but yeah. Those season 1, 2, 3, those were the highlight. When Kim Zolciak was there, Nene.
I love Kim at that point.
At that early seasons, I liked her.
Kim and Nene.
Yeah, Kim and Nene, when they were like besties, like they worked. I don't know why they ended. I think obviously fair enough. Nene slapped her or whatever. They had a fight.
Choked on the bus.
Oh yeah, the whole thing was the best. Those were good seasons.
So the lawsuit doesn't make any sense because it's about Kim being racist to her, but she's friends with Kim now, so it doesn't make any sense.
So they're friends.
They're friends now, and they were even at events together. But her lawsuit's against Bravo for allowing that behavior to take place. But the person who was creating that behavior, you're absolutely fine with now.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make
sense.
I think it's career killing. And even a year before, 8 months before, she said she wanted to come back. She wanted to have a conversation with Andy Cohen, and perhaps they could go down a proper cordial route. But now you've just
completely messed. I wonder why she
finished.
done that. That's crazy.
I don't know. I think that she probably is doing it for perhaps money. Because companies don't like racist or any form of discrimination attached to them, so they'll probably just give somebody compensation and just shut them up and just walk.
Yeah.
So it may be money, or maybe she's delusional to think that this could actually win for her. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not saying that she hasn't gone through racist stuff. 110% she has. But you're going back and forth. That's the part that confuses me. Like, I just stick to what you're saying.
Nene, child.
And I hate it because I love Nene. Nene Leakes is the best housewife, period.
Do you know what? Yeah, I really love Nene, but I felt like when she kind of knew she was the best housewife, I felt like the seasons after maybe season 6, I started not to really like her, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, no, I get that.
She was giving brand new, like, kind of energy, new money.
She was giving new money.
It just wasn't. I was like, what happened to the Ghetto Fabulous Nene Leakes that we loved originally? Like, she was giving like.
Do you remember that scene when she went into Kenya's house?
Kenny Moore.
Kenya Moore's like apartment.
And then what did she do?
And then she was just looking at the white fridge.
And she was like,
the white
you
refrigerator.
Got the white refrigerator.
The white refrigerator. You got the ghetto one. The ghetto. Like the way. Yeah, the way she used to do all that, just walk out, and just be that shit was funny.
It was so funny, but then as you get along, it was like you're feeling yourself too much for me. And to be honest, she has every right to, because she was the longest standing housewife. She was there from the very beginning. Right,
and she helped build the show. But I do also get that. Don't let it get to your head, because now look where she is.
Humility is very, very important.
Very important.
Anyways, we're gonna move. So we're saying win. We're saying win to reality TV shows.
Like, the shows in the UK are just shite. They're awful. Love Island has a good moment here and there, but that's really it.
I agree.
Big Brother's great in its prime, but apparently it's coming back though.
Yes, Big Brother is coming back. I'm ready. But people were saying on the internet that they are concerned because they don't want it to be like influencer galore. Because, you know, a lot of people think that if you put influencers in the house, you're going to get views, whatever. But it's like...
I've seen this worry.
Yeah, I saw it on Twitter that if Big Brother's coming back, we want Catherine... from ends 50 years old, having a fag, having a good time.
Want Sharon and Lucy.
We want the Sharons, we want the Lucys, we want somebody's grandma in there and somebody's uncle in there. We don't want like all the people that we see before. And I really, really agree. I feel like Love Island did so well at the beginning because it was with real people. Do you know what I mean?
So
now,
do you think the way Love Island has progressed has changed our perception of reality TV forever?
I think it has. If you notice, a lot of things that are coming out now is to do with
schisms,
you know, physical appearance, super sexy people,
oversaturated,
over glossy, unnatural.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Like it's just a bit boring, and it gets quite mundane. Yeah, it's good TV, but I feel like a lot of it is cuts and edits, and because honestly, I'm gonna be so honest. I've met some Love Island people. And I'm gonna be very, very honest. I won't say no names.
Why are you not gonna say names?
I'm not gonna say names.
I want names.
I'm not gonna say names. I'm like, I know you like mess. Huh? And I'm like, you are honestly the most boring person I've ever met.
Right.
I really find you're really a snooze fest. But what is so good about these TV shows is that they can cut and edit really exciting parts of the person, or they can orchestrate different scenes and different people so that person looks very excitable and very fun. But you can find more excited people on the roads in this UK. Like, come on, guys, like seriously. But I feel like it's just become a influencer churning machine where it's like, okay, we need pretty people that even after Love Island, they're going to be making money. And I'm sure in the contracts, Love Island is still making money from some of these influencers. I will not be surprised. Like one way or another in the contracts, they're going to be making money from them outside of leaving the villa. So they don't just make money from there, they make money constantly. But it takes away real personalities. It takes away what people actually look like. I'm sorry, I don't have a six-pack.
Do you know what I mean? No,
I don't have a six-pack.
It's become so forced and fixed.
Yeah.
And we need it to be just civilians.
Give us civilians.
Do you understand?
Give us civilian. I need Big Belly Bill.
Well, hopefully they will.
I need Big Belly Bill and I need Auntie Pat in there to have a good time. But honestly, Big Brother is absolutely amazing, and I hope they keep it in the same structure that they do.
Because it is coming on the same. It's ITV, and that's
yes.
Do you know what I mean? That's why I have like a bit of my. It's not back on Channel 4. It's on ITV.
It's on ITV
and
now.
ITV is what's doing I'm a Celeb and Love Island. So.
Do you know what? Yeah, I hope it comes. I hope it comes out, and I hope you chew on your words to say that British reality TV is
I don't think. I feel like we've had our moments. I think it's great.
We have, yeah.
But now, in the last like 3-4 years, I think it's all so hyper fixed.
100%
on like looks 24/7, and then
it's true.
And you can tell that it's forced and edited, and people are scared to act like they really want to act. And I think the British audience is different to American audiences. British audiences become very critical on stuff and the way whereas for like American audiences, they can, like Nene Leakes, there's been times where she acted mad, but like her career progressed. If she wasn't an idiot, if she wasn't so full of herself, she could have been even bigger. Yeah. But that's her own issue. Like the American audience would be able to boost that or support that, whereas here, you're very limited if you're on a reality TV show.
Yeah, American TV like a bit of madness.
Like Cardi B.
They love a bit of madness.
Look where she is now.
Yeah.
And I don't think that if she was from here and was doing that she'd be able to have the same career.
Very, very true. Personality is very, very important in America, and out there, the crazier the better.
Yeah.
The crazier the better, especially if we're talking about the black community, the crazier the better. Tommy Lee, she crazy.
She is crazy.
She is crazy.
Crazy.
Black Chyna, crazy. We'll get onto her, but one more win or bin.
Okay, tell me. I like this game, you know.
One more win or bin. We have got pets.
But. Why are you all up on me? I don't know. But it depends what it is. Okay, you know, let me say win, because the way I've had a cat for 20 years, I can't be the one.
You have a cat?
I had a cat. He passed away. Yeah.
I had cancer. No. Cancer.
Survived first time, but then he passed away the second time. And 20 is like old, you know, for a cat. Very old.
Oh, God.
So I would say win, but it depends what. If it's a dog, no.
You don't like dogs?
No.
Really?
I mean, I'm Muslim and I'm Arab, so we don't like dogs.
Really?
Listen, I don't mind your dog. Listen, what I don't like the most is when I'm now going to the park with my friends, why is your dog chasing me?
Do you know what? Don't get me started on chasing dogs.
It's Joyce. It's not even my friends. It's not even a stranger's dog. As in, what's pissed me off the most? Let me actually get this out, because I was really pissed off. My friends are saying, let's link in the park. Okay, cool. It's a sunny day. Summertime. Let me stop at the ice cream truck to get a nice ice cream, set the mood, whatever. Why am I coming to link you and you got two of your big dogs with you? Did you tell me your dogs are coming with you? Not only that, but they're not leashed. Not only that, but your dogs are now running to me to say hello. As I'm walking to you.
Pouncing.
As in they're going, bro. And I'm just like, bro. And I'm just like, why are you coming so fast? And why are you coming to me? What did I do to you? What did I do to you? And they're really running fast. And it's now like, do I run towards you or away from you?
Do you know what? If you run away, they'll chase you.
Right. So I start running away, because the two of your dogs are chasing me. And when your friend, when somebody does not pattern their pet, does not pattern their dog to say, calm down, relax, or stop, or heal, I don't know what they say. Yeah. I'm not running around the park like Usain Bolt because your dogs are chasing me. I was actually stressed.
Do you know what? Yeah, people need to learn how to pattern their dogs, you know.
I hate it.
Like, seriously, keep your dog on the best bit. I swear to God, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget where I was. I was in Tottenham, yeah. Just behind the Tottenham Spurs Centre. There was a bunch of Turkish boys. I was sitting in my mum's car. They had this big dog. Big fuck off dog. I will never forget it. There was a group of them.
Ooh,
on my life, yeah. There was this one boy in particular that was standing at a pole. The dog jumped on the boy and grabbed his trousers, and he's trying to run off. I'm in my mom's car. I'm watching. I'm thinking, right, I'm now locked the door. I have to lock the door
because the dog will open your door.
Because the dog will probably hear me laughing, and then me next. And I'm feeling like, dog. No word of the lie, yeah. The dog tore the boy's pants. His
I don't
jeans.
play this
Jeans.
game.
You know how thick jeans are? A thick pants.
But why is the dog so angry for?
Now tear the jeans so you can see the boy's boxers. How can someone tear your clothes like that?
Embarrassment.
You know my friend's child, she's always like, when you tear open the bum, the dog teared the bum open of that boy.
Embarrassment.
And I said, you know what? Yeah, I'm just finna stay here in my mama car and I'm just finna look at this. But honestly, I like small dogs. Big dogs, keep that shit away from me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Your dog is jumping to my ear and you're like, oh, don't worry.
You know the ones that have buying ice cream now and they're sharing it with their dog.
Do you know what? That's a certain demographic. There's a certain demographic that do that thing.
I just look at you and I'm thinking, Cindy, what is going on? We need to figure this out because
there's
what
a
are you
certain
doing?
demographic that they'll now be.
Why are you now sharing?
Licking. They'll be kissing. The dog is licking your face, licking your
Yes,
lips.
and dogs lick their faces and everything. This is why.
Like nah. You can't eat at everyone's house, boy.
Just keep your dog on a leash, guys, please, and just pat on your pet.
I like the small ones though. I like the small.
Yeah, there's some small ones that are rowdy.
Yeah,
you know
they do. All
they're bare loud,
this,
and you're bare like, what's
that the Chihuahua?
And then you just hear it, and you're like, oh right, you're bare small.
You're bare small, but you're doing a lot. Like pipe it down. I'ma kick you. I'm just
You know what I mean?
Don't call RSPCC on me. What is it? RSPCC.
RSPCA.
Don't call them. Oh yeah. Don't call them.
And you said it twice.
I said it twice. Fuck. Don't call them. All right, that was win or bin. Cool.
Win or bin. I like this.
You like win or bin?
You're so funny when you're doing your presenting. You're like, yes, we're gonna do win or bin, and the way you're just
Win or
like so
bin.
professional with it.
Do you think I'm professional? I'm the least professional person you
But I
ever
feel like
meet.
you try to tap into it and
I know,
tap out of it, and
yeah.
it's cute.
Do you know what the compliments today, bro? Like, what you want? What you want?
It's so funny.
But I do want to test your intelligence. Obviously,
Hit me, tell me.
so we've got the attraction. We've got a very handsome man in front of me. But I think brains are really important to me as well. So I want to test your knowledge.
Oh, here we
Obviously, you are the cultural king.
go. Yeah, but okay, what is this about? These questions?
So we have the cultural questionnaire for the cultural king.
Okay.
And this
Watch how I
segment.
collapse, but okay.
This
I'm
segment.
gonna say I'm fasting, so it's fine.
Have a sip of water.
I'm-
Because you need it for the brain fluid. You know your brain is 70% water.
Is it?
I believe so. If
Could you really just make up these
yeah,
facts?
do you know what? I believe I heard it. It's your brain is surrounded by water, or it's 70% water. Anyways, if I'm wrong,
I think you're right there.
everyone shut up. Yeah,
I think you're right.
because there's gonna be people in the comments like it's not 70%, it's 85. So I'm here to tell you in
Maybe
advance.
it's 85 then.
No, I don't think it's 85.
No, it's 70.
Anyways, if I'm wrong, I want everyone who's gonna correct me to suck your mum before you do it.
Huh?
Before you type, because there's some people that are like, oh yeah, Joyce, it's not this. Before you think of typing to correct me,
How do you deal with that?
that's why I'm dealing with it now. Before you type to try and correct me, I want you to suck your mum. And then you'll think about typing it. Thank you very much. Listen, if you're looking for facts, go to BBC. Go and watch Channel 4 News. Don't come here. This
That's in
place,
Google.
Go to Google. Don't come here. This place is not for facts. We are here for entertainment.
Yeah.
Whatever I
agree.
said, I'm finna say. But these are real facts. And I want to test your knowledge.
So is it like, are you giving me multiple questions?
I am. And we
So I
call
have
this
options.
segment. Wait, relax.
I'm excited now.
This segment is called Are You Smart? So, Mr. Murad, are you smart?
I'd like to think so.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay, because
I'm positive.
we have 10 questions for you. All culture questions. You have to answer within a certain time. And also you have to give me one answer. You can't say Bobby, Susie, John and Adam,
Damn it,
Beyonce.
okay.
I said I don't know who Beyonce
Beyonce.
was. I don't know who she. But you can't say
I
her.
know you're making up names.
I don't know her, but you can't finna say her.
Right.
Okay. So, 10 questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm born ready, baby.
Yes, baby.
Let's go. Question number 1. Which American rapper hosted the MTV show Pimp My Ride?
I have no idea what this guy's name is.
Okay, no answer, guys. We
Wait,
have
Let me just say Richard.
incorrect. It is Exhibit.
His name was Exhibit.
Yeah, Exhibit.
I know what his face looks like.
You just don't know his name.
But who knows his name though? And Pimp My Ride was at least 15 years ago.
You was wrong. Okay, that's all that matters. Question 2.
We're trying to justify it.
Bobby Brown was originally a part of what teenage boy brand?
Boys, no. No.
3, 2, 1. Incorrect. We've got no answer. The answer is a new edition.
Let me say what?
Incorrect. Actually, incorrect. Incorrect times 2. Okay.
Watch out, not me doing pop, not introducing me as a pop culture expert. And I'm getting all these questions wrong.
We still got question number 3. Are you ready?
Let me get one right. That's what I want.
Evergreen, maple, and elm are all type of what?
Wait, what?
Evergreen, maple, and elm
Syrup.
are all type of what?
Syrup?
Incorrect. Trees. Question number 4.
No, because maple syrups, I just got gassed. I was having that last night. Listen, I'm fasting, guys.
Question number 4.
This is a mess.
In Roger and Hammerstein's Cinderella.
Wait, you're right.
I'm good.
You're fighting with your English right now.
I am always fighting about English. Fighting for my life. In Roger and Hammerstein's Cinderella, the singer Brandy played Cinderella.
Yeah, she did.
Which singer played her fairy godmother?
Was it Whitney?
Correct.
Okay. Why are you making me? I feel like
Woo! Okay, question number 5.
But you know what you know, but you know that you don't want to come and see embarrassment. So I'm just like,
you've got one answer, Murad.
I could have said a second name wrong. I could have said Whitney something else. It's Whitney Houston.
It's Whitney Houston. Yeah. Number 5. Which is the longest running British soap opera in Britain?
Ooh.
A. EastEnders.
Come on, finally I'm getting options.
B. Coronation Street. C. Hollyoaks.
Okay, it's not Hollyoaks. EastEnders? No. I've said it now. Coronation Street. Hollyoaks? I'm naming all 3. Coronation Street. Final answer. That's my final answer.
You said EastEnders first.
Yeah, I did. Was that the right answer?
I'm going to take your first answer, and your first answer was incorrect.
Incorrect?
Yeah, because the correct answer is Coronation Street. And it holds the Guinness Book of World Records for being the longest running soap opera.
Yeah, you're right.
Fighting for my life here. First airing in 1960. You can tell I don't write this. 1960. And has amassed over 10,000 episodes.
It was a Cinderella question when you're like, Hammerstein?
Who the fuck is that? Hammerstein? Okay.
I was thinking, let me just leave.
We finna just go. Okay. Ooh. Question number 6. Dua Lipa scored. Shit.
No, you laughing like a duck. Your laugh is funny.
Oh my days.
Again. Your laugh is funny.
No, we need to proceed.
Your laugh is killing me.
Listen, my sexy laugh has gone.
Oh.
It's the real laugh has come out.
Sexy
I was using my sexy laugh all this time. The real laugh has come out. Okay, question number 6. Dua Lipa scored her first #1 single in 2017 for which song?
I was getting options.
No.
Damn it. First #1 in the UK.
Yes.
Ooh. I have no idea. Wait, no.
Okay.
Blow my mind? No.
New Rules.
New Rules. Oh, really?
Yes.
Wait, when did that come out? 2017?
2017, August.
Are you dumb? Yes. That came out in 2019.
No, 2017.
Wow, that's a long time ago.
Question number 7.
That was a breakout song.
It was. Question number 7. What is Nike's most popular trainer of all time?
Air Max?
Incorrect. Air Force Ones.
Wow. And I actually used to work for Nike as well.
Did you?
Come and see real embarrassment. Blacktown store and Oxford Circus. That big one.
Big up you with the DJ. I love that. Okay, let's move on to question number 8. The movie Christmas movie.
Huh?
This is not. Who wrote that? That's actually written.
Christmas
the movie. The Christmas movie,
listen,
The Grinch.
Listen, I'm Muslim.
The Christmas movie, The Grinch, was based on the novel by which author?
Do you know to answer these questions?
I do.
If I ask you this question and the answer wasn't sitting there, would you know?
I definitely wouldn't be on one so far. But proceed.
Wait, is there a leaderboard between your guests as well?
Yes.
So as in I want to be sitting comfortably at the bottom.
Let's see. Would you like me to repeat the question?
Who is the author based from The Grinch?
Yes.
I was going to say Raja, but it's definitely not. It was definitely not him. I don't know.
It is Dr. Seuss.
Wow, I should have known that.
You should have.
But I'm not a big movie person. Do you watch bear movies? I never really watched The Grinch growing up. I just saw like scenes.
I love The Grinch.
Really?
Dr. Seuss is a common. You should have known this. You should have known Dr. Seuss. Okay,
Wow,
we're going to move on to question number 9.
At least I got one right.
Which couple won the first ever season of Love Island UK?
I don't know. Wait, the first ever season? Because I started watching it from season 2.
Yes, first ever
season 1. I don't know. Adam and Rebecca. I'm just making up names.
It was incorrect. Jessica and Max. So Jessica Hayes and Max.
Bro, who knows you? We need, from season 2, I'll give you the names of the winners.
Okay, find a question and we'll talk. Name the first 3 Real Housewife franchises. Bonus points if you can name them in order.
Oh, okay. First 3 Housewife franchises. Okay, so the first was Orange County. Second one was New York. Shit. Okay. Third one was Atlanta. Is that right?
Is that your final answers?
Yes.
Correct.
So that means 3 separate points. Wait, you said a bonus point.
For what?
Huh? As in? So you're a liar. You said bonus point if I get it in order.
No.
You just
that was
said
that was for a different question.
What question is that for? You just said it.
Do you know what's so funny? When people are not very good at this game, they start arguing with me. Because
George, you just said name the 3 franchises and bonus points if you do it in order.
No, I didn't. I never said that.
Yes, you did.
Oh. Oh, I did. Oh shit, bonus point. Shit. My bad.
So that's 2 points, right?
You don't deserve the bonus point, to be honest.
As in, but I got it in order.
But you got it in order.
But how much is a bonus point? Is it worth
1 point? 1 point. So the total of Mr. Murad Murali is 3 points.
That's not bad though. Wait, but that was question 9.
Smart? No, that's question 10.
Damn it. Okay.
So
that's awful. That's awful, Joyce. Not Bob. Not you introducing me as pop culture expert, and I'm leaving with 3 out of 10.
Do you know what? You're not. Do you know what? I
what
really
do you guys say?
thought.
Wahala. This is Wahala. This is what it is.
That is a wahala. That is a mess. I really thought you were going to get 1 point because there's only been one person on this. There's only been one person.
You thought I'd only get 1 point?
Yeah.
Wow, no belief in me.
Because
wow.
Honestly,
as in from the beginning,
when I got to question 7, I thought, nah, this is the end of it. This is the end of it. But you know what?
Who got the highest?
Koi.
Okay.
You're very. Editor will put it here somewhere. You're very low at the bottom.
No, but who's the lowest?
Moses. Moses landed 1 point. But you did quite well, thank you for playing that game.
Thank you for having me for that game.
Amazing. Hot topics of the week, baby. As we are going to move on to hot topics of the week. Of course, it has been a chaotic week, and we are going to start with hot new releases.
Nice.
So this week, we had episode 2 of Trend Central's Full Disclosure. In 2 recent episodes of Full Disclosure, 2 social media influencers, Lani Good and Esther Falana, open up about an abusive individual who caused them both issues, and one of them was physical abusive. Was physically abusive. Physically, honestly, God help me. Was physically abusive during their individual experiences with him. Did you watch that? I
did, yes. I was told about it via Esther at an event that I just saw her at. I think the event was, I don't know, like 8-9 months before it came out, and she just said this is going to come out about him. It's just been a long time coming.
Wow.
And I was like, damn. And then I just thought that it wasn't maybe coming out because it's been a long time, and then there was the trailer for this episode, and then Nunu obviously dropped something about Mark as well. So they're all speaking about him and their own personal stories of how he was just awful to them. Horrific.
I was very, very... I was taken aback, but it wasn't something I hadn't heard before about him.
Right. I mean, yeah. Back when I was reviewing Backchat, actually, during the season he was on, there used to be girls in my DMs giving me receipts.
Wow.
About stuff that he was doing. And I was just like, I don't know what to do. Like, do I didn't want to get involved or whatever. I'm just like, contact the police and deal with it that way. They would send me links that they said they were receipts. I just didn't want to open them because I was just like, how do I even approach this?
How do you approach it?
How do you approach it?
And it's so difficult as a man to approach those conversations.
And it's intense stuff as well. So, my advice is always just go to the police and try to deal with it formally, because I don't know what to say. But I could tell on the show there were times where he was quite aggressive with some of the girls. Yeah. And I was just like, this is crazy. As
we saw with, obviously, the snippet that Nunu had posted. I, funny enough, did not watch that holiday season, because I believe at the time they were charging people to watch it. That was when they tried to do the 99p, and everyone was like, I was like, well, I'm finna keep my 99p and go and buy myself one chicken wing. Like, right. Sorry, I'm not watching it.
And it was £1 per episode, I think.
Yeah, it was £1 per episode. So that season, I don't feel like anyone really watched it.
And to be fair, I think it was a good season. Honestly, I thought it was.
Did you pay the £1?
God forbid. God forbid. But I think the creator, Andy, I think his name is, and he does a lot of transcendent stuff. I think he has a good mind and he's created good work. The season was great, but charging it, a lot of people are going to be confused by that because your previous seasons were free. Yeah. So now, as in, we're now putting in bank cards, and some people are young viewers. They don't even have bank cards. So, like, what are they going to do? So, yeah, I think that was a huge reason for why it missed out on a lot of viewers. Yes. And then they learned, and then it came back to being free again on YouTube. It wasn't on an off platform. And then it was okay.
Yeah, so I don't remember watching that. So I didn't really get to see him in that season. But obviously, again, the industry is small. Conversations that have been had previously, I already kind of knew some stuff from things that I've heard prior to Backchat. I'm very, very happy.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm very, very happy that the girls have come out and spoken about.
It's tough. It's very
these
tough.
Things. It's very difficult.
It's extremely
very,
difficult
very
to speak
difficult
about things that you've gone through with somebody who's done something to you that you trusted at one point.
Especially somebody who's in the industry, especially the person that is already quite physically abusive and is already quite scarring. It's very, very traumatic, and I'm really proud of Esther. I'm really proud of Lani that they came forward to share their story. I didn't realize that Lani had actually spoken briefly about Mark on my show when she came on, but she didn't say his name. Right. So
I think they were all holding back.
Yeah, a lot of people were holding back and trying to, I think, not protect him, but protect themselves from the backlash that they felt that they were going to get during that time. Sorry, I don't like Bianca. I'm going to say it publicly. Right, I agree. Me no blood clot here. Me I see it. I don't like her.
I think, it was just a lot of questionable behaviour. Like,
questionable!
Why are you finding her photos funny and circulating?
Like, can you explain to me, Murad? Because I was quite confused.
And it wasn't even that situation. There's another one with Esther as well, where she was saying, I thought that he was using her for clout, and therefore I want to just keep quiet.
So you were well aware of her presence in his in the relationship, but you decided that you wanted to.
I don't get it.
I didn't get it.
And it was multiple things that she was saying that I thought was questionable. Very funny. Her character, and the fact that she also said that she doesn't want to be on camera. She doesn't want to put her business out on Front Street and stuff like that. Or she doesn't want to talk about this stuff. She wants to be private. She's not like Esther or Lani. This is what she was saying when I was watching it. But then in the same breath, she literally said to her face, Lani, that I was circulating your nudes, and I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I found that very disgusting. I felt like very bad for Lani, because I felt like Lani was very victimized in the episode by Bianca, and in some parts Esther as well, if I'm going to keep it a buck. I felt really bad for Lani, and I reached out to her to check if she was okay, but I think she just kind of had that quiet moment. I do believe she is moving forward with some police charges and things like that, which I'm really proud of her about. But I just feel like generally there are some women who are enablers in this instance.
Sorry to interrupt, but what she does that I don't agree with Lani is that she makes the police stuff public. Yeah. And I think for her own safety, don't do that.
I agree.
Because people who you're making this about might know your whereabouts or your moves, and they might want to stop that in ways that you don't know that could affect your safety. So I think just food for thought. That police stuff and the progress of it should be done in quiet, because 100%. You never know who's watching.
100%.
And he could be watching. You never know.
Oh, he definitely is watching.
And he's probably might want to make a move about it, and he's more aware of what you're doing, and he'll try to get a step ahead of you in any way. So that would be my only advice.
Yeah, 100%. Like, honestly, you do need to be careful in these instances, especially if it's something that's ongoing. Just be very, very mindful of what you're putting out and what you're letting people know during the investigation. But aside from that, I'm really, really proud. It highlighted not only a situation that was happening within their space, but a situation that's happening to women and sometimes men globally. And I feel like the strength of one person helps the strength of many other people.
100%.
One thing that's pissing me off is
Tell me,
that
Joyce.
the wrong people, like, honestly, this is a very sensitive conversation. Multiple women have come out to say that this guy's an abuser, but still yet we have people having conversations saying that, oh, it might be a lie, there's two sides to every story. Like, I was in a Twitter space the other day and there was this guy going on a rant saying that he has sources of...
there was something else on Twitter as well. I don't know if
me.
you saw about, there was a group of Twitter people who were in a private community that were taking the piss out of black women.
Let's talk about this private Twitter communities, because I've heard about it, but I don't know what it is about.
Yeah, now did I realize there was a list of people who on Twitter that a lot of people like to follow or joke with or see their tweets, and they're in this community where they can off private tweets to each other on a private timeline, and they're taking the piss out of a lot of demographics, whether it be trans, LGBT, but a lot of them are also related to black women as well. And that just got outed on Twitter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a couple of days ago, and people were exposed who were in these groups, and it's just like, why are you jobless?
I've never heard of this. I did hear about this whole Twitter space thing, but I didn't.
When you said Twitter, it came into my head.
Yeah, Twitter communities. Is there anyone worth mentioning?
Not that I don't know their full names. I just know like an @ or something like that. But I'll show you the list.
You need to show me the list.
It's all public.
You need to show me the list.
They were dragging these names through the mud.
I need to see this, because that's what I mean. I find it very interesting that there are these people that have these big platforms, and they want to publicly show love to people. They want to publicly show love to black women. They want to publicly show love to BAME communities, but then behind closed doors, you're still doing those tweets that you were doing in 2011 that you said you've changed from.
Do you know what I mean?
Like, come on now. Let's be serious.
And it was crazy.
Do you know what? I need to see that.
These private tweets, and they put it in a community, and you didn't think that one day somebody's going to screenshot this and send it out. Why are you doing? Like,
I'm very interested to see that.
Why are you even in? It's just when it comes to men, nothing is more fragile than a man's ego, and they want to deflect and put other communities and people down to make themselves feel better.
100%.
And they do it in so many ways, and I'm just like, how are you not embarrassed by what you're doing? How you treat people? I think it's disgusting. It's not even just. I mean, it relates to guys in general, but I just think that the guys of this generation are just proper whatless.
100%. Not you though.
No manners. Thank you. Thank you, babes.
But everyone else, fuck off.
Mannerless clowns.
Honestly, but yeah, generally. But do you know what? I'm happy the strength of women having these conversations and outing these people publicly. Before, it wasn't a thing to out guys, because it was a thing where we wouldn't get heard.
It wasn't.
Like, we would have these situations and we will have these experiences, but we were too afraid to say something because nobody would take it into consideration. Nobody will really care. It's like, okay, another day, another woman.
We'll see how this is in a year's time.
Yeah.
Because normal more time somebody like him would get called out. People will be annoyed, but then somebody gives this person a platform.
Yeah.
And everybody forgets again.
Jesus, it's true.
And it's easier for men in these scenarios. So
100%. I would like us to be the winners for once, though.
Did you not threaten somebody with acid?
Yes, it was the Bianca.
Crazy.
It was Bianca threatened her with acid.
Boy, that's mad.
Absolutely crazy.
That's actually insane, man.
But big up the girls for speaking out, man.
100%.
I must say, it's definitely not easy. I did see Mark saying that he wants to have a conversation with them to say his side.
I don't know why he was
story.
putting on
Just shut the fuck up.
Islamic sermon from a guy called Mufti Menk.
Yeah.
His name is. That he put his audio behind the message, talking about, these people, they just want to make you be seen as bad, or they just want to make you seen as and it's just like the level of narcissism here, the level of gaslighting here, to doubt somebody else's sanity, to doubt their own questions, that maybe the girls are in the wrong and they're doing the most. The level of manipulation here just goes to show and prove what these guys are really doing.
I think the evidence is clear. The women have spoken out. Multiple women. 12 women have spoken out. You're also on a police list, Claire's Law. Also, your blood brother has been has been charged with domestic violence.
I didn't know that. Interesting.
Yes. So when you type in his government name, the news article of his brother comes up that his girlfriend basically called the police because he was domestically abusing her, and he got charged for it.
Wow.
So it's something that isn't amongst your family, and you still want to sit here and be lying. Babe, the evidence is clear. Apologize and keep it stepping. All right, guys, we are going to move on to the nitty gritty of hot topics this week. We had Coachella this weekend. Obviously, if you guys don't know what Coachella is, it is a mega festival, and it returned this week with headliners including Harry Styles, Billie Eilish, and of course The Weeknd, and it had an estimated of 125,000 people. What did you think?
The outfits were not outfitting for me.
Honestly, like, it wasn't given like other times.
It was given a curtain.
Was
that
very
you just put on you.
flamboyant.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no one jumped out to me this year.
Nobody.
Funny enough, I don't feel like the news coverage was as big as other times either.
It's just, I think a lot of people are over it.
Do you think so?
Honestly, and I think it's all about how, I hate festivals where it's all about how you look.
Yeah, it's very superficial.
That is the main focus, is your outfit, taking a picture behind the Ferris wheel, and that is, it's all about that. There were all these TikToks about people going to a company called Revolve to go and pick out their outfits, and there's such a grilling timetable, and I'm just like, my G, I just want to go to a music festival and just have fun.
Yeah.
What happened to just having fun? Do you understand? I don't care about how I look.
It is very superficial, and I heard that over here, my producer put that prices were up to $549 for general admission and $1,119 for VIP. You can imagine you're paying 500 quid just to go to a concert. Like, this is really for the top tier bad boys and bad girls. Just I don't know. I just feel like it's just OT. Festivals like that. Yeah, it's not really to have fun. It's
image.
Exactly.
It's all image.
It's all image,
what celebrities around you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And taking pictures of them and whatever. That's what it's all about. And it's just boring to me.
I 100% agree, and I think everybody else kind of agrees as well, because honestly, I did not see so much coverage on it as this year. But then again, headlining was Harry Styles, Lil Baby, Doja Cat.
Kanye West pulled out.
Yeah, Kanye West pulled out. I think that's what it is, because obviously the headliners are okay. No. Harry Styles headlined.
Yeah.
And then Lil Baby, Doja Cat.
Mafia and Weeknd headlined as well. And then Doja and Megan were like supporting. They weren't.
Yeah, like,
I feel like Doja should have headlined. She was fantastic, and Megan's was great, and she put out a new song.
Yes, I heard the song.
That
yes, amazing.
I'm happy about that, because something about Megan that I don't like is that her tracks all sound similar to me.
Yeah.
Similar rhythm, similar flow.
Yeah.
So I feel like she changed it up.
I definitely felt a switch up in that. There was a lot more aggression.
Right.
I felt like it really showed her rapping ability. I feel like sometimes women in rap get very lost in pussy, twerk.
I agree.
But there are so many lyrically able artists.
And Megan is lyrically able.
And she is, yeah.
Like, it's not 24/7 sex. I want to hear your story.
Yeah.
What you've been through.
Yeah.
A relationship issue or a family issue, and you put that into a song. It's like a whole... Take me on a journey. I agree. Do you understand? I agree. But she looks amazing. Doja Cat definitely should have headlined. I think they would have got more coverage. Not to be rude, I like Harry Styles, but I guess like maybe them audience there like them like that. I agree.
Down here, he cool. He's
a successful artist, One Direction, great brand.
Yeah.
But like, Harry Styles ain't on my phone. That's just the way I see it. I mean, like, I know your goods. Do what you need to do, but it's just not for me.
You're not on my track list like that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'll hear you on the radio or something, and I'll tap my toe. But that's
you just do a
little. But like, that's it.
Watermelon sugar.
Yeah. Whatever it's called.
But if I had that in the club now, that's not gonna get me crunk.
I think I'll leave.
Yeah, I'm in the wrong place.
When it comes to clubs or bars or whatever, I will look so miserable if the music is bad.
Word. I'm not supporting the DJ if it's not banging.
As in, the setting could be great, but I will look like I hate life if the music is terrible.
You don't look like a clubber to me, though. You don't look like someone that clubs.
I do go out. I don't drink, though. Don't drink alcohol. I don't do drugs. I'm completely sober. But I just go out if the music is right. If I know there's a joint and there's good music, do you understand? I want some good R&B. Play some Mario. Do you know what I mean?
So who would have headlined that you would have been like, do you know what? Yes.
Well, at this point, we all wanted Beyonce. She's done it. Who else do we want now? Do you understand?
It's true, you know. Beyonce set the bar.
She set the bar with Coachella. She did beat Coachella, which was great. After that, I don't know if I want to really see anybody else, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Rihanna's pregnant. She ain't going to be doing anything anytime soon.
I mean, Cardi B was shaking her belly during her pregnancy.
She's playing at Wireless, though. You going?
I want
and
to see.
Doja's going to Wireless.
I want to
as well.
see Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj is not Nicki Minaj.
I want to see Nicki Minaj.
Oh wait, no, Cardi.
I think they're all on the same day.
But Cardi's going to Birmingham.
Nicki's in London.
Nicki's in London.
I'm sorry. I'm going to see. If they're on the same day, I'm Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, 100%.
I need to go see my. I need
As
to
in
go see my
Birmingham is
queen.
far, you know.
Far. I don't know why they
train.
split up. They're trying to get their COVID money back.
Yeah.
But I'm just having a look at some of the outfits. Obviously, guys, you're probably going to see it on the screen now. We've got Kim Kardashian. What do you think of this outfit?
But honestly, since she divorced Kanye West, I think her dress sense has become absolutely awful.
Do you know what? I actually agree.
I think there was one outfit that she was wearing. I don't know if you can load it up because I don't know if you have Wi-Fi. But there was one outfit that she was wearing that had like a fire emoji. Please tell me you've seen that.
Fire emoji.
As in, like, if you write her name, Kim Kardashian, like fire dress,
okay,
or like fire emoji, fire print. I don't know what it is, man.
Oh, girl, this one.
What the hell are you doing? What are you doing?
Kim,
what are you doing? I feel like this is a hot mess. And you know what? You're wearing this in LA where it's 30 degrees.
Honestly,
just for a look.
Just for a look.
As in one big knitwear jumper. For what, man?
And the tights as well.
Like, this is awful.
I know she's chafing underneath. I know the thighs are sweating
dressing
out,
as Cheetos for what, man?
Not the Cheetos. No, it doesn't go well. I agree with you.
I do feel like since Kanye's left, she left him, whatever it went, her dress sense has gone down. Do
you know what? I could agree. I can 100% agree with that. I definitely feel like
it's just
Kanye
the same. You're wrapped up by something 24/7, and it's one color. It's just the same thing.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm looking at Hailey Baldwin, Kelly Jenner, and Justin Sky at the Coachella, and I mean it's just not giving. Like, I mean, this is what we wear on a normal day.
Yeah.
This is DLT brunch.
Do you know what I mean? This
is day party in London when it's 23 degrees.
That's
like,
what it is.
It's not giving us. We need
Coachella.
some more. It's not giving us Cheller.
It's just not doing what it needs to do.
It's not doing what it needs to do. Yeah, I'm gonna show you one more outfit. I do really like. I like Halle and Chloe Bailey. Here they are. I love these two, I must say, but I don't know. The outfit is not giving for me.
Chloe looks like, wait, is that not? That looks like a bathrobe.
I don't know what this is. It's a 2-piece.
I think Halle looks cute.
Halle looks cute. I wouldn't have wore that shoe though.
Yeah, it's giving,
It's giving. The shoe didn't need to go with the dress. No. Anyways, Coachella is not Coachella'ing. But honestly, I mean, generally festivals, like I'm hearing so many stories. Like I remember I sent to you the documentary. Yeah, we thought if I could talk about that. The documentary that came out about Afro Nation.
Did you see the bugs?
The bugs that was crawling on the wall. Okay, guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically, Shade Room put up a mini documentary about Afro Nation Portugal, in which some of the dancers were saying that basically they had an awful time. They were promised certain things that they did not deliver. They were dancing for like 18 hours and was only given one meal. They still haven't been paid for some of the stuff that was supposed to be covered by Afro Nation.
Did you see the meal?
The meal was like a fruit and sandwich.
Astaghfirullah.
Honestly, awful.
What are you eating?
That's what I mean. I don't know. People keep saying Smade, but honestly, Smade made a mistake because it's not Smade. Smade is just a face.
There's people behind him.
There's people behind him.
Every apart from Afro Nation 2019, every Afro Nation event is a hot mess.
It's a hot mess. Did you go to Afro Nation 2019?
I did not. Did you go?
Do you know what? Yeah, I can see why people are still trying to go to this event, because 2019 is one of the best holidays I've ever been on in this life that I've lived of 24 years. The best fucking holiday. It was absolutely phenomenal. Like, I had a blast. I had a bloody blast. But since then,
like a movie.
It was a cinematic experience, okay?
All my friends that went, they absolutely loved it.
It was a cinematic experience, but it seems like now...
I went to Yam Carnival. Do you know what Yam is?
Talk to me about Yam.
Yam is a new festival created by Afro Nations. I thought, let me go to one of their affiliated events.
Yes.
Even though I'm a little bit scared from their previous nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a mess.
I heard Yam was a mess also.
As in, I went to go see Rama, but where's Rama?
Rama wasn't there.
As in, he was performing at that time, but somewhere else.
Oh my God.
But you were putting him as one of the headliners. And I'm really thinking, where are you? Then I'm seeing on Twitter, he's somewhere else. And I'm really deep in life. And tell me why there was no sound coming out of, like, when NSG were playing at the studios. The sound was awful.
Oh my God.
Absolutely awful.
Honestly, it really doesn't help. Every single time I hear Afro Nation's name, it's always associated with really, really bad events.
Kaylani was there.
Oh my god!
She dragged the festival live on the stage. She dragged it, saying that you guys need to get a refund for your tickets because I don't know what's going on. As in, she was an hour late, only performed one song. She wasn't an hour late; it got an hour delayed because of production. Could only perform 2 songs and had to dip.
Awful.
This is why I just like festivals. I don't know, man. I love festivals, but sometimes you can just be in your yards.
Do you know what? That's what I'm saying. Like Afro Nation, I don't know. If people are still, I feel like the deciding factor of Afro Nation's official cancellation will be the Afro Nation Portugal this year, where Chris Brown is supposed to be headlining.
Megan's playing as well.
Girl, all I know is that what's his name? Burna Boy is supposed to perform.
Where was Burna at this festival, please?
Did he not run away and they replaced him with Rick Ross? Imagine you went to Afrobeats Festival. Nah, let's talk about this. You went to Afrobeats Festival.
And I see one guy just huffing and puffing instead on the stage.
And then you see Rick Ross.
Like that's what you come to see.
They brought Rick Ross.
It's not even that. They don't even forget the crowd for a minute. Just for a quick minute. They don't even respect the dancers. The people that you're working with, the choreographers, and one of them even got physical with one of the girls and tried to pull him back.
Yes.
They were putting in some dingy flipping house, no meals apart from a little sandwich, cockroaches or whatever floating around the house.
I saw that. And I saw the accommodation was awful.
She said one of the girls said, they didn't pick us up from the airport. We had to sort our own
transport. You can imagine.
Since then, everyone's gonna be a collapse.
You should have turned around.
That was a sign. Moment. Yeah, that was a sign. Since then,
no, and there was no contract set in place or nothing. Them lots just went on a whim, and then absolute disappointment.
That's ridiculous. You need a contract.
Anyways, who do we blame in this instance? Anyways,
Afro Nation, please.
We blame Afro Nation, but get your contract signed. I think they learned it. Sometimes you need to learn the hard way. Get your contract signed for real, so that no one could disgrace you. But yeah, that was Coachella and Afro Nation. Hopefully, we get some more nice festivals this year. I know there's a lot of things going on this year. Obviously, Wireless. We've got Strawberries and Creams. We've got DLT going abroad. Are you going to any fun festivals this year?
Hopefully, Strawberries.
I will see you there. I want to wear Wellington boots. Even if it doesn't rain, I want to wear Wellington boots.
They moved it to summer, so it shouldn't rain.
Girl, this is
last year. I mean, this is London.
This is England. Please, who knows?
But yeah, they moved it. It was in September last year, I think, and they moved it way earlier. So I'll definitely be there. Who's headlining?
I don't even know, but I'm gonna be there.
Right.
I'm gonna be there looking all cute.
Friends.
Yeah, the girls. Unless you want to tag along. If you want.
Are you single? Are you dating?
I'm very single,
Not very.
I'm extremely single.
As in, nobody asked you to say very, but you wanted to put that inside.
I had to let you know that I'm extremely... Are you single?
I am single, yeah.
Why are you single?
I don't know. I prefer to be single.
You prefer to be single?
As in, if it's not the right person comes. But I do feel like I'm just so more work focused.
Do you know what I feel?
As in the first half of my 20s, I really want to just be focusing on what I want and my achievements. And then as the later years go by, then obviously I'll find somebody and we can settle and so forth. But that is what I want to do. Take my time with it.
But you know what? Yeah, I say that often. But
I think
you're right person to change your mind. It does take the right.
You might drop your books and the other person might pick it up. And you know what I mean?
It's true.
Do you know what I mean?
It's true. But not this summer. We need to have a good time.
As in, this is the post-COVID where everything is unlocked.
Yes, and I heard this summer is really going to be summering, so we need the heat.
Well, I hope so. It's been quite warm this week, though.
It has been, but then it's also been raining, so...
Where are you living? When has it been raining?
Come on.
Last week it was raining a little bit.
It was raining. It was raining. I got caught in the rain. Yeah, it was a mess. And I was in South London. I got caught in the rain. I was in your ends. I was in Clapham.
Oh, nice. I live between Bricks and Clapham.
Oh, really? Okay.
What were you doing in Clapham?
I was We are going to be moving on to the next hot topic. We have Black Chyna versus the Kardashians.
Thank you.
Earlier this month, Black Chyna re-established her 2017 lawsuit against the Kardashians, in which she accused them of purposefully getting her ex-fiancé Rob Kardashian's e-reality show Rob and Chyna axed. So I know that you've been covering a lot of this. This has been going on for a very long time. 2017. Now we are in the depths of the trial,
basically,
and it finalizing. Give us the tea, babe.
Right. Okay. So it started in 2017. That's when they initially put this towards, the courts and legal, and obviously stuff like this takes a while to even reach court. So it's been 5 years, and 2022 started in last week of April, where obviously Chyna is suing the Kardashians for roughly $100 million.
Oh wow!
Because she's accusing the Kardashian girls of shutting down her show Rob and Chyna that was doing very well in 2017.
Of course.
And that was where she was earning $90,000 per episode.
A lot of money.
Coined up. And the Kardashians and Kris Jenner allegedly were obviously telling the executive producers, we don't want to be associated with her. Ditch the bitch. Were in the text messages. What are you laughing over that?
Ditch
bad,
ditch the bitch.
I know. Calling her ghetto as well.
Oh no.
Saying to her that she wants to cut off and end the show. And these are the text messages that have been basically released or exposed and whatever. So it looks like this is basically what she's angry about. She wants her money. And I get people are shocked by the fact that she's suing for $100 million. But if somebody cancelled Keeping Up with the Kardashians, none of those girls would be billionaires right now.
Exactly.
So I'm not mad at the fact that she's suing for money, but I do think that Chyna, when we spoke about this before, it was looking like it was going to be China's way, but now it's flipping. Now China's really in court now, saying that she hasn't done her taxes for 3 years.
Oh, ciao!
And doesn't know what she's doing. I'm thinking, you can't. The fact that you're even saying this in court, you're committing to a crime.
She's committed to a crime.
And basically, IRS are going to be on her now, and she's going to have to pay back a lot of money. Number one. Number two, there was an incident at Kylie Jenner's house in 2017 where Blac Chyna put a gun to Rob's head and wrapped a cord around her neck. Initially, when that all came out, she said it was self-defense, but now she's changed that story to the courts and basically saying that she was just joking around with Rob.
Why did she go do that?
So that's why I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. And apparently it just came out that Chris said that Tiger, the rapper, he said that Blac Chyna tried to kill Kylie back in the day. I think that's just a distraction, because let's stay on topic to the legal case, not somebody trying to kill someone. But it's a lot, it's very messy. I think
it's very messy.
This is a very messy court case that everybody's been waiting for to find out what's going to happen. It's been dragged on for 5 years, but each and every day, started on Tuesday, when these girls when Chyna took to the stand and Kris Jenner took to the stand, a lot of this is coming out. And then we still got Khloe, Kylie, and Kim who are going to take to the stand as well, and we don't know what they're going to say. But yeah, for Chyna to be talking about not doing her taxes and stuff like that, I just feel like, what are you doing?
Who advised you to say those things? He would advise you to do that,
because I thought her lawyer is pretty good, but why would you step up? Why would you do that? I don't know.
Or maybe they found out that maybe they had found something on Kim's camp, so maybe they felt like they needed to confess first.
Probably. Okay, come on, Miss Lawyer Joyce.
Yes, I studied it in first year.
Did you actually?
Before I dropped
nice.
Out, yeah.
I went straight down.
Yes. But yeah, honestly, that's what could have possibly happened. But I think it's very, very interesting. I would like to say, though, big up Blac Chyna. I feel like it's very, very scary to go against those people with such power. Compared to Blac Chyna, as a black woman, that family is really, really dominating. I don't think people realize how influential the Kardashians is to culture. Huge. And they can make one phone call and destroy someone's whole career.
Absolutely huge.
People don't realize the power that the Kardashians have.
But what Chyna did that was good is that I think it's an act, but she started crying in court. And I think that's great that she was crying in court.
Cried them a blood clot.
As in, cried them,
yes.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cried them tears for 40 days, 40 nights.
Yes. The bogey and everything.
Everything.
Give us Viola Davis.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Not Viola.
Give us bogey running down, yeah.
Because when she's crying, she cries.
She cries.
Yeah.
No, but I think it's good, yeah.
She cried in court, Chyna, because she was upset that Rob leaked her nudes without her consent ages ago.
Yes, I remember that. That's why Rob left Instagram. I remember that.
And that's why she was crying about it, because she thought it was so painful and harmful. And yes, it is. I'm not taking away from that, because it is painful to a woman or man who gets things leaked like that. But also, you better cry them tears.
Yeah.
You need to do what you need to do.
You need to do what you need to do.
Kick in something. Do you know what I mean?
To do
and
what
where's
you
Rob
do.
in all of this? He's not even in court.
I don't know. Rob is robbing somewhere. He's never present anyways, so that's very unsurprising.
The gun to the head situation was a separate law case. So there were 2 cases heading into court in April.
Wow. So the gun to the head thing was separate.
Yeah, that was a separate case. However, Rob dropped all of those charges 2 days before it was going to court. Bear in mind, imagine I drag you to court and it's been 4 years, but 2 days before our actual case, I drop it. Surely you'd be stressed, thinking, why have you put me through all this 4 years of stress only to drop everything? Do you know what I mean? And that's what he did. I thought that was questionable. And he was like, I did it for my daughter, but if it was for your daughter, you wouldn't have put the case out in the first place. So that made no sense to me.
That's really, do you know what? Yeah, this whole court case is crazy. And I remember I was watching your YouTube just as I was coming here, and they're using quite a lot of Black Chyna's past in reference
Lord
to her
have
behavior.
mercy. They are listing everything.
They said in 2018 you punched this bitch.
As in you were. Oof, like my
come
days.
on. Do you know what? Yeah, and a lot of people do this. A lot of solicitors do this because it backs their
it builds an image, a character,
and it's like, okay, cool. Hold on a second. We're accusing her of doing this now, and we can say that because in 2017 she did this, in 2018 she did this. I mean, Black Chyna's brand doesn't really help her case.
It doesn't.
It really does not.
And although and the lawyers are playing dirty. You would, objectively speaking, that would make you a good lawyer. In this particular case,
100%.
You want to bring up somebody's entire character profile. The multiple incidents that Chyna has done is absolutely insane. You want to bring that all up and use as ammunition. That's what you're going to do. And if she has a good lawyer, which I'm pretty sure Chyna does, you would be prepped for that argument anyways. But the Kardashians ain't no saints. They ain't no innocent angels.
They're not.
Absolutely.
And it's very much like it's very much like British history, where we finger point, but then because our history is not so overt, we have people covering for us. We have this person from E! News, this person from the Sunday Times to just brush it all away. Our stuff doesn't get spoken about. No. Whereas Black Chyna is very outburst, doesn't matter, I said what I said, now it's coming to bite her back in the bum. But that doesn't mean that the Kardashians are innocent in this. It's just that they're just good at hiding their shit.
The girls, Kim and them, they stole money from Brandy's mother back in the day.
Wow.
Like a lot of money. And they begged Brandy's mother not to take it to court, so they left it. And they took it to court. As in, they were big thieves, stealing money, low key and stuff like that. They've done so much like this. How many of these micro businesses do they copy for their stuff?
I remember Chloe's
been sued so many times for stuff
Jordan
like that.
in the ground.
Listen.
Do you know what's so interesting? Because nobody deeped this. When the whole Kardashian Kylie thing happened, Boohoo had a brand with Jordan to do a line with her.
Right.
And all of a sudden that just disappeared. She was off the website. The thing just disappeared. Then they tried to come back with it, but you would have never, honestly, there was no promo with it. There was no promo to it. Honestly, one day I was just clicking on Boohoo website. I said, oh, Jordan's here. But there was literally no promo, no nothing. And then just like, yeah, maybe it's contractual. Here's your line. We're not going to talk about it because obviously the Kardashians is our friends. And that. Honestly, like, these people can destroy a career. Like,
they tried to, understand. And it failed. It failed with her because what they didn't realize is it becomes a gang up.
Yeah.
There's 4 of you on this girl.
Yeah.
It's going to work against you. The public are not going to like that.
And also because she had the backings of Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith. Like, if she was a normal girl, they would have watched her time ago. But because she had the support of people who were just as big in terms of their space, they couldn't wash her to the ground like that. The fuck? No way.
That's scary though.
Very, very scary.
And in the situation with Tristan, I believe Tristan was the one that went onto her. And Tristan's a tall man. My man is 6'7", 6'6". And
Tristan is still there. Tristan is still there in the picture.
After how many?
After how many cheating scandals?
4 or 5.
I'm sure 4 or 5 that we know.
Right.
4 or 5 that we know. That guy is a serious slag.
The way you said it.
Yeah, he's a slag. Do you know what's so funny? I watched a snippet of the new Kardashian show that's just come out on Disney. Why it's on Disney Plus, I'll never understand.
We'll find out one day.
But we move. We move. And there was a scene where Chloe and Tristan were talking about the cheating, and Chloe wanted to act as if she was on pissing, and she was like, yeah, like, you know, I could be bad and it could be horrible if I want to. And then Tristan is like, okay. And she's like, yeah, when you cheated, I poured water on your clothes.
She was doing laundry.
Girl, you was the washing machine.
As in detergent.
You was the washing machine.
You better come find it because you put water on the clothes. As in the clothes. She put water on the clothes, Joyce. The clothes dried up.
The clothes dried up. It's LA. That shit dried all the way up.
Tristan didn't even know.
Do you know what? It's the fact she said it. I said, girl, is this all you had? Is this really? Was that the energy that you had? And somebody was saying, it's okay. There's some girls that cry about it and then they're like, okay, cool, I'm gonna take you back. Shit. Don't try to act like you were
water though.
You were struggling to get him. Yeah, like she did.
As in he came back to clean clothes.
Basically, you
because you know them clothes must have stank, and he just came back to clean clothes.
Basically, and you know she's got OCD as well. I'm sure she proper sprinkled it with Fuji water. I'm sure it wasn't just normal tap water. Fuji water poured
from the volcanoes.
From the volcanoes.
Yeah, from I don't know, from somewhere up there.
Freshly condescending water. Is it condensed water?
You were there, but it's okay.
Yeah, I was there. I was there. But yeah, anyways,
big laundry.
Do you know what? I'm very excited. Chloe, do you know what? There's not been a person that's disgraced themselves more than Khloe Kardashian. There's not been a person. Give me the name right now.
I don't understand it though.
Give me the name right now.
Of anybody that's disgraced more than, God forbid, there's
Give me the name. There's nobody. There's no name. There's nobody.
Like how can you be with a man that's continuously does this to you?
Continuously, publicly.
And it's like at least 4 or 5 times. You're now known for shame.
It's so I catch secondhand embarrassment from that woman. I'm telling you. And
the thing is, I get it. You want to co-parent with the man. He's always going to be in your life. You got a kid together, but family events, in terms of somebody else's birthday, or you got like friends or over and chilling, he doesn't need to be there. No, that's what I don't understand. That's something that I'll never understand. Whoo, Tristan Thompson. Right, we are going to move on, and I'm very excited. I hope that this Black Chyna and Kim Kardashian thing gets resolved and we see who the winner is. Who do you think's going to win though? I place my... Who do you want to win, actually? Black Chyna. I want Chyna to win. I want Chyna to win. Just shake the table. Yeah, I want someone to beat the Kardashians. I want people to know that they're not that invincible. And I want them to know they're not invincible. Right, because they probably feel like they are. 100% they do. They're the big girls. They're the big girls, and I want someone to prove them otherwise. But yeah, we are going to move on. We have Silly Billy of the Week. Of course, we give this award to somebody that just does something very, very stupid. Silly things. So we call it Silly Billy of the Week. And this week's Silly Billy of the Week goes to Netflix. So Netflix has announced that it has lost 200,000 subscribers since the start of 2022. Additionally, the streaming company's recent pulling of Russia over the war in Ukraine cost it an additional 700,000 viewers. The big thing about this news is that they are trying to add ads to Netflix. Sorry. That's okay, babe. They're trying to add to Netflix. So obviously, instead of... Are you good? Don't choke. It goes in the wrong hole. Yeah, it goes in the wrong hole. So instead of having... our normal free movies series, they now want to start adding advertisement during the shows, and then they've really started honing down on password sharing and things like that. So yeah, it's absolutely crazy. I wanted to give it to Netflix because what the fuck is you doing? What the fuck is you Netflix? What is you doing? It's the advertisements. Yeah, the advertisement. Yeah, you lost me. You lost me. The thing is, come at the beginning or the middle, at the end. Or the middle end, and then you're fully engrossed into your program. Like you're watching Top Boy. Sis is about to shoot somebody. As in, the tension is rising, and then you see a popcorn ad. I mean, Sully's about to bang someone, and then bam, there's just an ad about washing detergent. Do you know what I mean? Like, please, it's very anticlimactic. It's gonna irate me. It's very anticlimactic. But they need to make money somehow if they've lost it with Russia, though. Because I feel like yes, they've lost subscribers. Yeah. But I think a part of that is because of cancelling out Russia, which is a big country. Yeah, of course. But also because people just in the economy that we live in, when things are getting very expensive, activities like watching Netflix, they can become very, we can easily throw them away, easily cancel them. Yeah. And that happens when you live in a society where things are getting very expensive. And Agreed. We see that in the UK as an example. Okay, it's micro. There's many other countries, but with bills rising, there are a lot of people who may say they don't want to really afford to pay £9 a month for Netflix. I'm gonna cancel it. So I think that also is an effect. That was the main reason. Effect. Yeah, absolutely. Cost of living in the UK has increased.
obviously
it's a lot, for a lot of people.
It's a lot for a lot of people, and I can see why they want to kind of cancel the things that are unimportant to them. For example,
right? I think that's also
Netflix makes a lot of sense, but I think instead of Netflix trying to move with the times, they're trying to save money, and it's going to cost you more subscribers. You're going to lose more people. I think they only just recently increased their prices.
I think they did.
Yeah, they increased
even after this news.
They increased it again. I even saw the stock share of Netflix has gone really low. I think
saw that graph. You see that graph?
Yeah, it went from like 200 to it's by 50%. It's dropped by 50%. The stock shares of Netflix.
What would you say is a competitor for Netflix?
I feel like
Amazon,
definitely. Amazon Prime TV is, because they've also started making their own shows as well.
There's not
YouTube.
Many. YouTube does, yeah.
YouTube has started making their own shows as well.
But do you watch YouTube for shows though? I don't watch YouTube for shows.
YouTube originals.
I haven't seen them for a while though.
Yeah, I've not seen them. I don't really watch YouTube for shows,
but
they do have shows.
Yeah, but they do have shows.
Sky started to do their own thing. There's a couple. There's really a couple. I think obviously because Netflix I think their branding is very good, and because of the original shows, which they've also started cancelling a lot of the original shows as well because of costs, because of budget. Yeah. Anyways, do you think this is going to be the end of Netflix?
No.
Neither do I.
But I do think that it's a hiccup for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I do think that they will bounce back 110%.
I definitely agree.
There are some good shows on Netflix though. I like Top Boy, Young Famous African was good as well.
Young Famous African was very good. Yes, Tin Swindler was very good.
Like, there were some good shows that you can just really be engrossed into. But I'm more of a show guy than a movie guy.
Are you?
Yeah. I don't like watching movies.
You don't have the attention.
It's not even just that. I don't want to give it the attention. Why am I going to sit down? Did you watch any Batman movie?
I haven't.
So many of my friends walked out of the cinema.
Was it that bad?
As in, you're watching it for 3 hours and a half.
Yeah, that's a lot of time.
Do you know what I mean? That's a lot of time
to give
Why am I
give
doing
a film.
Do you know what I mean? Why am I doing? Well, I like to watch the documentary about somebody's life. Like Wendy Williams, when she did the documentary, I thought they were interesting. Or about somebody's, like what they went through and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm more of a show guy, I guess. But thing is, I review some of these shows, and the way they drop every episode is difficult for me. Do you binge?
I'm a binge watcher. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm
a binge watcher. I watched the whole of Bridgerton in like 3 days.
Huh?
Bridgerton.
In 3 days?
Yeah, cleared.
I can't do that
because I need to see what's next. Like, I can't. Don't leave me on a cliffhanger. I'm finna see what's the next thing.
I wish I could do that. I just find it so hard to like find time to sit down to do that. I'm just
obviously a lot of us are booked and busy. You see,
well,
some of us
to be.
Are jobless.
I tried to be. I was with the camera, so can we keep that in there? I can't even wink, anyways. You know when my other eye starts twitching when you wink.
It's just like you got a spasm.
Yeah, it's big stroke.
No, but I'm a binge watcher. I'm a big binge watcher. I could finish it. I told you I did. Real Housewives of Atlanta season 1 to 8 in like 2 months. That's a lot of seasons.
Okay, but 2 months isn't that short though?
It's
a lot of seasons though. It's a lot of seasons.
Do you know how many episodes on this season?
During
lockdown, during the second lockdown.
And the way you stopped at 8, I will never understand that.
I don't know why I stopped at 8. I don't know.
Because 9 is actually amazing.
Do you know, I'm going to come back to it. But yes, guys, that was Hot Topics of the Week. And of course, if you guys want to get involved, make sure that you follow us on Twitter, CNT Podcast. Subscribe to us on YouTube. And follow us on Instagram as well, Cocktails and Takeaways. And follow us on TikTok, Madam Joyce. We should be changing. Question of the week. Okay, we have our final segment called Question of the Week. So obviously we asked the bad boys and the bad girls a poll on our social medias, and they give us their insights and their opinions on the matter. So are you ready for Question of the Week?
I'm ready.
So, Question of the Week. Your partner calls you when you're out with your friends to come home. Are you leaving?
It depends what they're calling about though.
Okay.
If they're just calling to just say, do you want to just come home?
Babe.
No. Wait, do you live together?
Babe, can you come? Babe, I need you right now. Like, babe, come home right now. Like, I need you to come home now.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, I need you to come home now.
I'm coming home.
Just like that. See, men are more weak. Like if you put the right voice on, they finna come home. Do you know what I mean? But yeah.
I mean, it depends. You could be saying like that, or you could be saying it because you're having a stroke.
Do you know what? I made this question very open because it was in regards to a girl who made a TikTok
this
video.
Her name is Bank. She was actually meant to be in Atlanta. Ross was of Atlanta.
Her name is
something Keisha Banks or something like that, or one of those names.
Do you know what? I have no idea.
One of those like combinations.
One of those combination names.
Yeah.
Her name is.
But she was Portia's friend, and she was meant to be on Real Housewives.
I don't even know. I can't even find it.
But
yes.
viral
Anyways, the viral video that went viral of
and
the girl basically saying, "Yeah, like if my man, I'm finna come home. Bye, girls. Bye."
What would you do?
It depends. Again, it really depends.
It really depends because
to be honest, I'm very stubborn. No.
Yeah, because the motive you're at is lit. Nobody else is seeing me.
No, not gonna lie. If the motive is popping, and my boo's calling me, ladies, leave your man at home. The brother's full of ballers and the puppies go. Sorry. Sorry.
You have a good time with your mates.
Yeah, like honestly, like who comes running the beck and call of their man?
But I don't like those people that when they're in a relationship they forget their friends.
Oh my god!
I hate them. I think go and die.
Not gonna lie, yeah,
actually,
that was
die,
me.
But
don't die. Wake up like Lazarus. Yeah. Wake up like Lazarus. Don't die.
That was you.
At one point that was me, but I had to stand up because do you know what? You need your friends. Like your partner needs time. Like why are you so up in your boyfriend's grill? Like have a good time. Fucking hell. That's why honestly, like I try. This is gonna sound so weird, but I don't really go out with girls in relationships. Okay. Because that's how they act. When me and my girls go out, yeah, this is how I am. I am the friend that will get you a boyfriend. Obviously, no one ever wants to be that friend for me, which is okay. But I'm one of those friends that like, if we see cute guys, I don't mind talking, flirting. That my little sister, like my little sister's single, and I was like, there'll be times when my sister's like, "Oh, that guy is really cute." My drunk ass, hi. My friend thinks she's cute. Think you're cute. Are you single?
Oh, you're not. You're a good wing woman.
I'm the best wing. I will listen. Whoever you want, I'm finna get them.
Who's winging for you?
No one's winging for me, baby. Like, no one finna wing for me.
No one's winging for you, but you're winging for them.
I'm winging for people.
As in Red Bull wings, and you're just
Red Bull wings,
and you're flying and helping them, but
always. But then no one wants to do that for me. Anyways, I'm the best wing woman, so I prefer going out with a single woman, especially. And also,
no, that's better. I think I agree.
When I go out with a lot of, sometimes like obviously because you're in industry, you'll find that you'll go out in these spaces. And sometimes like guys come in groups. You don't want that friend, that hostile friend that's like, sorry, I've got a man. It's just like you're just ruining the vibe. Just get the fuck out. Go home and sleep with your friend. But I do have some friends who are in relationships, and you can bring them out. They won't be like they'll still talk to guys.
There are some that are not stush, but
they're not stush.
Some are stush.
It's like go home, man. And it's like you're ruining it for us that's single because you're being hostile to the friends of the guy that you're trying to, get to know a little piece, bumbucklers. But I'm just going to read you what the bad boys and bad girls said. So 72% of them said they ain't going anywhere. And 28% said yes. Obviously, 741 people said they ain't going anywhere. And we only got a little 289 people saying that they will go. I'm just going to read to you why they are saying what they're saying. So Obahema said, if it's not an emergency, why are you telling me to come home?
Right.
Because you miss me?
I'm on that vibe.
Yeah, if it's not an emergency, why are you telling me to come home?
As in, I've probably already seen you that week anyways. If it's not an emergency, and I have to commute to go see you, which is long because I'm maybe in a different part of London that's far from you.
Yeah.
And with my friends, haven't seen for a while. I'm having a good time. I will see you soon.
That's it.
And that's it.
Don't cry, don't beg.
Don't cry, don't beg. Sorry, Jackie.
Maroon Bird said, unless they have a better time lined up for me, I'm staying now. I dressed up. Can you
That's
imagine?
The thing, as a girl, especially if you've dressed up now.
Not even just as a girl, like you got your chest out today.
I know.
You got the trim extra sharp.
As in, it's like, as in, it just hurts you when you touch it.
Yeah, the angle is angling, and they trying to tell you to come home.
To sit in your bed covers.
After all the swagging that you've done.
But that's a lot, though. That's a lot.
It's not cute. I would tell you a story though.
Tell me, please.
God.
Speak to me.
So this has happened to me at one point. basically there was a guy that I really fancied. There was a guy that I really liked, but obviously he had a girlfriend, whatever. But we were just friends, you know. Obviously, after a while, we were just like, okay, let's just be friends. So he had broken up with his girlfriend, and obviously, I'm a very flirty texter. Like you'll get to know that. You'll get to know that I flirt if we text. It's just harmless flirting, innit? Harmless flirting, like. But I'm just a very, I'm just a very quite a cheeky person. I can be quite cheeky. So obviously, I'm texting him on Snapchat. He's texting me on Snapchat. So I'm texting him like, oh babe, where you at? Like, oh, make sure you're looking nice, just but harmless, very harmless. So we've got to this, like we've met up in Central London. We're now sitting down in the restaurant. So obviously, his ex-girlfriend, imagine they've recently just broke up. His ex-girlfriend has logged into his Snapchat. His ex-girlfriend has logged into Snapchat and seen me and him meeting up, planning to meet up. You know, this girl said to him, you better come here now.
But she's an ex though.
You know my man got up and left.
I left you.
I left me.
I left you.
I left me. And left
me.
And
left you on your own.
Instead, he's like, nah, he was like, I'm so sorry, I've got to go. Like, it was the most embarrassing thing.
Where was this? Where were you?
This was in Bubba Gump Shrimp, that place in Central London that do the bubble thing, whatever.
And he left you though.
He upped and left.
What time was this? At like 9 p.m?
It was maybe like 7 o'clock, and I'd got ready, got dressed, everything looking like a biddy, looking cute. This guy got up and left.
And then what did you do?
I just stopped speaking. I just ordered a takeaway and went. I was like, I'm so fucking embarrassed right now.
Did you say this to him?
I didn't say it to him.
What did you say to him?
Obviously, I just said, yeah, that's fine. I said, okay, cool.
This is where you're meant to start fighting.
No, I couldn't fight him. I could go home to your bitch. The fuck? Go home to your bitch.
Let him know that you are a waste man.
He was a waste man, and I told him after. I said, you know what? Yeah, that was so embarrassing. Then I had his ex-girlfriend now DMing me like, I've just got a few questions for you.
Questions? Is
this can you just let me know? Can you let me know why you were meeting up with him? Obviously, he said it was for business. I was like, this is so fucking embarrassing. You're not even buff like me. Like, what is all this? Like, what are you talking about?
Business,
do you want to do business? Like, you're talking about
That's
business.
The worst though, when the relationship's ended, but that ex is really
it's still there.
Just cling onto you.
Every
and
time I try to leave, he's pulling me back. Like, why you like, leave, bro?
You know what I mean?
I don't think they're even together anymore,
scary,
but that's a waste of time. Anyways,
scary.
Good for him and her. But Tia Dead said it's a yes or no depending on the reason. Aisha Tadilo said if it's my husband, there has to be a reason. I love that. I feel like there's a different level of expect when you are married to the person. So obviously when you get to that stage where it's official, I think there must be more respect. Like if it's my little boyfriend or whatever, what are you talking about? But yes, Grace Majeri said depends if it's a boyfriend or a husband. Yes to husband, no to boyfriend.
Right, I hear that.
DZ Ifia said, is he my dad?
Screaming.
Is he really my dad though? Like big man thing.
If it's not serious, leave me alone.
Leave me alone. I'm in the club.
I've gone to have a good time with my friends.
I'm in the club with my mini skirt.
And if it's not serious,
what you finna do?
Why are you doing that to me when I want to see you that late in the week anyways?
Like, and then N.Oz said, because I've made plans with my friends, we'll spend time together. Like, babe,
oh, that's cute.
Unless it's an emergency, I ain't finna step out. There's certain things we can't do together. Like, God, like that's the thing. I really appreciate relationships that it's like you can be in a relationship, but you have to be an independent person.
Thank you. That's what I want. People in relationships, they become Casper. Casper, where are you? Casper the ghost, you're just gone.
You're just gone. You're just
Finished,
living in
vanished.
your partner's
And then when that
space.
wall breaks, you now want to run and remember your friends, and then we're now your therapists.
Oh, Jesus.
To every issue. But where were you for us?
When we needed to turn up.
When we needed to even have advice or help, you weren't there.
It's true. You were too busy. You weren't even picking up because you were licking lips with your boyfriend.
Up and down the street, like
a slag. I'm just But guys, that was
slag is very loose on your your lips.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'd be saying slag up, down. Slag doesn't mean anything to me anymore.
I love it.
Slag.
Just the way you said it as well. Slag.
She's a total slag.
I was thinking of that came right to my head.
Guys, we are gonna close up there. It has been another phenomenal episode, and I want to say thank you to Mr. Murad Murali for coming.
Oh, the way he said it was nice as well.
I've got my ways.
Joyce.
I've got my ways.
Thank
you know we're sober, right?
Huh?
You know we're very sober.
I'm definitely sober.
I'm very sober.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Where do people find you?
They find me on YouTube, daily and consistent content.
Per.
God, look in the camera when I say this.
Anywhere you want to.
They find me on YouTube, Murad Murali, daily and consistent content, on my Twitter, on TikTok, and on Instagram. I feel like there's so many apps these days, man. I'm bare tired.
Murad Murali, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming, even though you were fasting. I know.
I know.
Really
so sorry,
you.
Guys. Initially, I was a little bit nervous.
How are you feeling now?
I feel fine. But like the nervousness was coming from, is that a heart?
Yeah.
What is that? That's a heart.
Thank you so much, guys. We are going to be back next week with another bad boy, bad girl. We are having our 50K party. 50K party, which I'm very excited about. Soon. We are hitting 50K very, very soon. So yes, I will see you next week with another bad boy, bad girl. And thank you so much for coming. We out.
We're out, baby. Thank you.